Hello everyone and welcome to Digital Realm. Welcome to the realm with me, Prowen. We're back in the game, guys, with an episode of not Genshin Impact, but Dragalia Lost! Yes, we're back with chapter 16. It dropped yesterday upon reset, or today. Super stoked. Super stoked. Literally yesterday I saw a post about how there's going to be a maintenance coming up. People were saying, oh, it's like a small one, nothing is being added, and I was like, don't forget, chapter 16 is coming before the end of the month, and bam! Here it is. So, let's get the music rolling. Hope you're all doing well. Staying safe out there. Apologies, I did change the time of the stream. I posted that on Twitter earlier. That was going to be 6 o'clock. I moved it up because I was going to watch the presidential debate. Think of it as you will. I want to stay informed. And yeah, let's get into the video because I'm very excited about chapter 16. My alliance has already been talking about it, but let's get filled in, shall we? And feel free in the chat to join along. Let me know your thoughts as we get into this story. Now, I don't believe we have to chat. Oh, here we go. Boom. So, if you would like to chat, you will appear over there. And yeah. With that, let's get into it, shall we? Chapter 16, New Bonds. Don't forget, we're going to be expanding the world with this chapter. So it could be very well big. It could be very well small. We'll find out. By the way, have you been grinding? I totally haven't been doing co-op. I need to. Alright. We have here the forest camp. Kingdom in disarray. Don't forget, stay after the stream. We'll be playing Genshin Impact. So look forward to that. We're actually doing some story missions and all. But keep your eyes peeled, boys. They might have coins stashed away. Please, you already took so much. Any more will ruin me. Ain't my problem, boyo. If you want to hate someone, look at this kingdom that won't provide work or bread for the masses. Well, that's not good. Kind of feels like home. It's a monster. Water's flooding in. Everybody, run! That's me running. The paddies and fields, my home, it's all being washed away. How are we to live now? Uden, come help us! New Bonds, chapter 16 of Dragalia Lost. Oh, the barrier. A small roadside town. Thieves again, I hear. A bunch of shops and storehouses got hit. How many cases is it this month? I hear there's the town destroyed nearly overnight by some kind of ghastly fiend. These times are frightful ones indeed. Everything's been a complete mess since we became the damn Dragalia Empire. What are the guards even doing? Passing strange, if you think about it. King Aurelius bringing back the very empire that revered the other. Yeah, and Prince Leonidas and Princess Shell are still shut away in their own cities, not saying a thing. Well, that's not good. A chat is ready to display messages. Oh, the chat. Okay, thank you. Also, I hear Prince Ferris has gone missing. Just what is going on? And what happened to the 7th Scion? Didn't he sneak into the capital so he could challenge the fire to some kind of decisive showdown? Damn, the whole area knows about this? Yeah, that is strange. You'd think the winner would be strutting about and crowing over their great victory. The whole thing's just a sibling quarrel to them. They don't care what effect it has on us. It's a good point. There's a lot of people affected, and like it's kind of like a squabble. It's got a really good point. If you seek news on the 7th Scion, then I am your man. Huh? Who are you? A former soldier of the Dragalia. Oh. Ha! You've got some nerve to show your face in here when your people are the reason our lives have been so hard. Save your belly aching for the people in charge, not the grunts. Or ex-grunt, in his fellow's case. I, too, am a victim of the royal family. My unit was suddenly disbanded and left to fend for ourselves without coin or provisions. Sounds like you've had it hard, as the rest. Now, what's this news about the prince? Right, I heard this from my former superior officer. You see, the prince... And then he fills them all in. Blimey! What's that supposed to mean? They say he returned to this world. Well, I suppose the story does add up. So, the other came back? And not only was King Aurelius possessed by the other, but so was Princess Sophia. So that's why the King Osbeck suddenly became the cruel empress? Oh, the kind, not the king. It must be because of the other's power that we've had so many fiends showing up lately. Frightful stuff, that. And now, it's Prince Prowen who's been... No wonder they don't want to tell us anything. Hey Turtle, how's it going? Sorry for the late stream. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. Keeping up with with Genshin Impact as well. Is Dragalia lost? I may have missed today's dailies on Genshin Impact. We're going to do that after the stream. I'll tell you what it means. The Other and the Dragonblood Royals are all monsters of the same ilk. Hey! Keep this secret, yeah? What's the word? Ooh, tell me! You deleted it? What happened? Well, I have it on very good authority that the Seventh Sion has been possessed by the Other. Was the co-op mission that bad you didn't like it? Or was it something else? I hope it wasn't something really severe and bad. Hope you're okay. I know a lot of people spend a lot of money on it. Too much strain. Oh, that's true. You were playing it back and forth on the phone and streams and all. I apologize for that. Is there any way that you would upgrade your phone in the near future, or your PC, or is it just like not feasible to be able to play it with what's going on? We were spirited back to the Halidom from the border checkpoint thanks to Zena's power, and once again it was beyond my ability to bring my sisters home. But there's no time for moping. We need to decide what the next step is and set our plan in motion right away. And to do that, we need information. Information on the powers that threatened Alberia, and information on my birth. Ooh, that's key. And so, I decided to head for the Valkyheim so I could speak with my brother Leonidas. Once things settled down, last week was kind of crazy, that's why I didn't stream for the last week. Apologies. But once things settled down, I should be able to do some story missions and stuff like that. Or you better follow along. I usually keep story of Genshin Impact and Dragalia Lost for the stream. So even if you don't have a computer or have a phone, you better follow along with me. Maybe I'll just cut them up so it'll be more edited, so you don't have to watch all the stuff in the background, but you can watch a more streamlined video. I can do that. It'll just I needed things to settle down a bit because, as I said, everything got kind of crazy last week. But I need to kind of get adjusted to new regiment, new routines, however you will, within the area that I record. Hey, Alex, do you know where Ellie is? Maybe. If you live somewhere close, I could give you a computer, but oh my goodness, thank you, Lightbringer, much appreciated, thank you. That's really awesome. Lightbringer just raided us with 14 people. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the realm. At least my account is linked. That's a good point. That is good, because if you did it on the PS4, you wouldn't be able to. Hey, what is this? Pesmage? Oh my days! You dudes! That's awesome! Thank you! Welcome. We just got raided by Lightbringer. Pesmage, as I said, hey. Cutie Art Girl, oh my goodness, thank you. And there's a bunch of stuff coming on, but I can't see any of it. Why is it not popping up? Can you guys see it?
I can hear it, but I can't see it. The following Lightbringer 1985 just followed. David Walsh just followed. Go Hard, welcome to the realm. David Walsh, welcome to the realm. Pez Mage just followed. Oh my goodness, you dudes, so awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. Totally stopped everything of what we're doing in the stream, but I appreciate everybody. Follow spam, dudes. And where's the Bulbasaur and everything, guys and ladies and gentlemen, everyone? Thank you so much. We have Cutie Art Girl who just followed. Tondanzo just followed. For best trench coat. Oh, that's cool name. 4 bees in a trench coat. Oh my god, that's a cool name. We got 17. Was it 1717 or 171? Sleek UI, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you much, Lightbringer. It doesn't seem like you were new to streaming. Are you new to DL streaming? I just don't stream regularly. I've been playing the game since day one. I make content on YouTube mainly. So I suppose I'm new to Twitch streaming. I just use Restream, and I use Twitch and YouTube back and forth. Once I can figure out my light, and this stuff, by the way, is my chair. I was going to get a new chair. I bought one a month ago, but this one's kind of peeling. So if you see any like black stuff here, it's just me peeling. Day one hype, hey. Kevin, welcome. I've got a Restream chat going on. So Kevin, welcome to the stream. Cuddle. What's it called? Cuddle Art. I apologize, I butchered everyone's names. We killed the stream. You did kill my stream! You killed it! With Oversoul Town 10 out of 10, thank you very much. Yeah, it's meant to have like a picture and everything, but I'm guessing my game's over the top of it. Even though the alert box is over the top, so I'm not sure what's going on that way, but really appreciate everyone. Stop giving out my secret. Nice day one player. Yes. I don't do co-op much though, so if you guys want to co-op with me, I'll be asked. That would be awesome, and I would really appreciate it. I just, as I said, I don't co-op. I just play solo, and yeah. If you guys want to though, I'll be up for it. There is a Discord in the description. You can get the Discord. I don't use it much, but if more people are on it, I will use it. And yeah, I also play Genshin Impact too, but we're going to get back onto the story. I really appreciate you all here. But I don't know what's going on with the story yet. I'm behind. I got work early on and I was watching the presidential election debate and everything. And always, I steal all their wings. That's cool. Steal all of them. I got like 1,000. Literally. You will see in a minute. And if I can figure out this light, some reason it was connected and then it disconnected from the Wi-Fi. Now it's just on full blast, so it's so hot, so you could probably see me. And I apologize for the look, the shiny head, as you will. Genshin and Dragalia. It's awesome. I love RPGs. Hopefully PS5 I can get a pre-order, or at least I got an Xbox Series X on the way. So we're gonna have more RPGs on there. We got the PC for RPGs. We got a bunch of stuff. It's awesome. I can't wait for the new galas. Dude, I have over 100,000 Wormite ready for a new gala. I thought the Halloween one would be it, but they didn't seem to be all that good, so I just skipped it. We love both those games. That's awesome. Really appreciate everyone who just freaking raided me. That was so cool. You know, I think of the days of that happening, and it just doesn't even come to my mind. It doesn't even fathom in my mind that we'd get raided, but we just did, which is crazy. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh god, capped wings trigger me. I do have capped wings. I did at one point not cap wings the first year, maybe going into the second, but yeah, I've done capped wings for a long time. I'm sorry. Unless it's a raid event, then I use them. 100k mate, dear god. Yes, I've been saving, because last time this character right here, Alex, you can watch it on my YouTube. It was an hour-long video. I was pulling for Alex. I had 60,000 Wormite. I had a bunch of tickets, temples and single tickets, and yeah, it took me a full hour. And my last Wormite, literally my last Wormite, I finally got Alex. So that's why I save up. I don't pull on every single banner, even if I really want to. You'll see some more in the story now. Yes, we gotta get out to the story. The raid and the hype and the craziness. Yeah, I might be blowing my mic, so I really apologize for that. But yeah. Oh no, that's the word? Yeah. 60,000. I think it was like over. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot. I saved a lot for that. So ever since that experience, now I save. So I only pull on Gala units, Gala banners. The Dragon Gala. Dragalia, Gala Dragalia, yeah. And yeah, I pretty much just save for that. At least you can spark now. That's true. I haven't done it yet, but it's true. It's like 30k something to get a unit, but okay. That's cool. Your audio is fine. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sometimes I have issues with audio. At least I have bad flashbacks. Oh, that's another thing too. I had an old PC. It's down here underneath the desk. Sucks. Kept overheating. Now I have a new PC, which is awesome. It's lit. But I still have flashbacks of not doing certain things because I don't think it can do it. Because I don't want to overheat it. No, the computer works because I'm having the heat on my face right now because that's how much fans are in it, pulling the air out of the computer so it doesn't overheat. Because that piece of poop over there. Yeah, it overheated a lot. That's with water cooling. Alright, it reminds me of when I pull for Yukata Kuren. Kuren's awesome. Spend 50k one night. Oh my goodness, in single 80 singles, 3 temples. You see them in the story. Okay, that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. And never recovered. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, hopefully together we can all get past that and we can spend lots of money because Side Games does such a good job. You know, we've been in the pandemic for like over half a year, and there's so much content coming to this game. It's amazing. It's totally amazing. So yes, I'm so thankful for Side Games. I don't mind giving them some money. It's a free play game, but here, I'll give them some money to keep supporting this game. Okay, do you know anything big about? No, I'm literally doing it right now. And then you guys raided me, and it killed everything. But I super appreciate it. But. If you guys promise, if it's okay, we'll continue on with this. What I like to do, by the way, play the game now. Okay, thank you. What I like to do is I like to go through the story. I like to do voices and stuff like that. I forget the voices I have made, so sometimes it doesn't go along with each other. Really cool. Yeah, you did. You did. I knew you started. I love it. This is why I like having Restream. Because I can have all communities coming together within the digital realm, you know? I love that. It's not just like YouTube platform and Twitch platform and DLive and all that. It's like, no, everyone. We all love video games. We all love this game. Let's join together, you know? Let's not just be separated by platforms, you know? Anyway, that's my philosophy of it. He always goes through these completely blind. Yes, Kevin, it's true. I literally experienced this with all of you, so I have no idea. All I know is that my alliance have been saying that this thing's crazy, that it builds a lot. So yeah, I have no idea. I literally went to work and I was like, 6 o'clock, I'm going to do a live stream. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to watch the presidential debate. And then I was like, raided! Isn't that against Twitch? I'm not affiliated. I'm a small channel. I'm small. Maybe with you guys, you might have pushed me over the edge. But I'm not big. So once I come to that bridge, then I'll have to make the decision. But I'm small. I'm small. But it's really sweet that you thought I was big like that. But yeah, literally, I think you right now probably double my numbers. That's how small I am. But I really appreciate every single one of you. But I am going to read the chat. I will make a better to enjoy the chat because you guys are awesome. I really appreciate everyone being here. But I am going to continue on with this campaign, this story update. Because as Kevin mentioned, I'm blind, so I want to see what's going on with this. I want to see these new characters that you guys are alluding to, and yes, we need to play. So as we left off, we had Alex here. Oh my days, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate that, guys. That's awesome. All right, I saw her make a forest a while ago. Most like for her, a daily spear training. By the way, since a lot of you are here and there are a lot of DMCA takedowns and stuff like that right now, I just want to mention this. The music I'm listening to is Stream Beats. It's done by Harris Heller, my apologies, of Alpha Gaming. Go check him out. Awesome, massively fantastic. He did all the music. I've got albums and albums of his music, which is what I play. Since then, I've not had any issues with my audio, with music that is, getting taken down. So if you are having any issues with that, especially since a lot of people just come from Twitch, check him out. Stream Beats, Harris Heller. In the description, I can put it in there. I'll add it for you. But check him out. Alpha Gaming. Fantastic. All right, that's enough of that. There's many in the DL stream here before. Yeah, literally, it's literally like that, Kevin. It's true. I think the biggest amount we had was during that last Dragalia, or sorry, the Dragalia Digest. That's when we had a lot. We had like 200 people. That was crazy. My mind blew. But anyway, Valgaheim is still pretty far off. So, by the way, I also mispronounce things too, and I also read different text than what's actually on the screen, so I apologize for that. You kind of get along when they go along. People watch DL content. Most nights I average 15 to... That's awesome, Lightbringer. Go subscribe to Lightbringer, by the way, guys, if you are part of Twitch. Massive support. appreciate his support, rating us, so I want to support him back. So if you guys are on Twitch as well, give him a follow. So I hope she doesn't push herself too hard. Ooh, I gotta. Ooh. I had some G Fuel before this as well. Twisted Candy is pretty good. Probably won't buy it again though, because that specific flavor, it had like a weird texture on it. But anyway, I'm planning on checking on her later. Not sponsored, by the way. But you know how she is. She has never been one to cut corners. I actually saw your digest video. Yes, David Watts. I'm pretty sure I saw you pop up before your name. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Have you talked to her much lately? I imagine there's still a lot on her mind. It's like I got the mixture of the heat from the end and the heat from all you guys coming in. I'm like, oh. She seems more centered than she was. But recent events clearly still prey on her. No doubt she struggles with her own self. And yes, I like to dance too. Ella-san, very cool. I wonder if she's going to get any updates with her Halloween. In all of this magnanimity, I said I butchered words. His Highness forgave me. Gaming around it says that the statistical link is expired. What? We need to fix that. Thank you for informing me. I will fix that as soon as we're done with this chat. So keep an eye on that. Yeah. No. I'll post it. I definitely will. A mental note. I will post it. I appreciate it. But I've not been able to properly respond to His Highness' compassion. Again, I don't use it. I have it. I don't use it too much. So as there's more activity, I'm going to be using it more. It's something I've had from way back when the platform was new, and I just never used it. I wish I did. So yeah, I'm trying to make it a thing that we use. Not since the day I was shown that document. What is the path I ought to take? Is that you, Alex? Incorrect. Hopelessly so. Is it an android? No, it's not. Oh! We could take her out. Actually, she's one of the easiest, I find. Celia, what in the goddess name are you doing here? That is a terribly rude attitude to adopt for one who has become all this way. Silence, witch! What are you plotting? If you intend to interfere with His Highness once more, know that I will cut you down where you stand. By the way, I also focus on story, which is why I do these live streams of the chapters and campaigns. I don't really do the endgame stuff, and if you guys want to teach me, I would really appreciate it. Surely this is nothing worth getting so furious about. I've merely come here to bring you some most vital information. Is it a ploy? Let's see. Of what sort? There is a wicked little rumor about your precious prince creeping across the land. The word on every lip and tongue is that the seventh Sion has been possessed by the other. I have to work early. I built up with a new character and they are definitely worth building. You actually get them for free? Okay, that's cool. If you like support type characters, good night and have a great stream, mate. See you around. I really appreciate that, Lightbringer. Much appreciated. And thank you for the raid as well. Thank you for bringing in more members to the digital realm. I'll definitely be giving you a follow when I'm done with the stream. I'll come over to your channel. I say they do not to allude to oh, I really appreciate it. Thank you. See, that's really nice of you guys not to spoil things ahead of it. But I really appreciate you guys being part of the community and the chat as well. It's really cool. Base. What's this one? Chicanery? No person of sense would believe such a thing for a moment. I do not believe people are nearly the wise holders for good sense you think they are. People do not believe in things because they hew close to the truth. They believe in them because it is convenient. Oh. ... or is that star? It is no wonder foul rumors swirl in a kingdom where the royal family's power has been weakened, thereby plunging the populace into unease and hard times. Oh, and one more thing. These rumors were spread by a group who intend to take your people down. You'd best be wary. You imagine if we got her, she'd like turn the tables and join us? That'd be crazy. As if I would believe a single word that comes from your mouth. Then whose words do you believe? That's a good point. You kind of had ties with both sides right now, Ella-san. I don't need to throw you off your game. You are currently a mess in decision, without my ever trying to make it so. Imagine? Who is it that you believe, Ella-san? The false prince? The deceitful church? Or... One sec, guys. When we get to a battle, I'll put the fan on. It's getting warm. Wait, stop! Blast! She's gone. Can't wait for it to be here. the fall or the winter. It's gonna be nice and cool. What am I believe? Fee, this is no time for me to be troubling in my mind. I must hurry and inform His Highness of what has transpired here. Kind of spooky music now for Halloween. You saw Celia? I did, and though I see no sense in giving credence to her wild claims, I thought it best to inform you regardless. Or he, yes, I believe in he. Maybe after they run out of the galas, we'll get Gala Agido units. That would be really cool. Gala Volk, Stealth Plague, so you can give it to the enemy by getting hit. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Did you put that in the survey? You should put that in the survey if you haven't. If we get a chance to put it in the survey, I will definitely put your name in that one, Pez Mage. My darling is not possessed by the other. So rude. I love a good rumor as much as anyone, but that's just too nutty to be true. Turtle, shouldn't some of the other characters be in their Gala outfits? That's a good point. It makes the point of them changing the story pointless if they're not going to make them stay in their Gala, but only Yudin gets that. It's a good point. There's a lot of good points you guys are bringing up, and I wish we put that in the survey that they gave us not too long ago. That's really good points. Because it does throw you off a little bit, you know? Still, where's a yarn like that start spinning from its first place? The communications intent is unclear. I judge this information of low credibility. Plus, why would someone with a Megiddo even do something like that? Yeah, Celia pretty much seems to hate our guts, but now she wants to be all buddy-buddy with the dirty deets. I know not her angle in this matter, but based on what I saw of her at the border, she hates deceit, and perfectly far from fiercely than she does us. Supposing for a moment that the rumors are real, and there is in fact a plot behind them, she might well inform us of it. Gonna not? I'm just waiting for that. Wait a minute. No. David, you're not the one who likes the Knox feet, right? No, I'm misremembering. I need to go back through the old stream and see that. I remember someone with a Twitch really liked feet. But I don't think it's you. I think it was... But maybe you have Wolf in the title. Let me know. Is it you? Are you the one who likes feet? Am I remembering? You're not. Okay. Misremembering. Two different wolves. Yes, there may very well be something going on. Right, we can't ignore this. Let's stop by the next town we find and put our ears to the ground to see if it rumors afoot. He's not. Touche. We'll set a bit earlier so we can have time to gather information, so rest up. Alright, if we go into a battle, I'm putting the fan on, because it's hot. I need to fix that light somehow. It's the El Gallo, so you think it would work, but I don't know. Doesn't like my Wi-Fi. Okay, everyone, let's get moving. We've got another full day ahead of it. If they gave us a Gala knot, they better not like grow her up. I want a teeny little unit. That would be actually pretty cool. Prince Rowan. Can you imagine? Maybe she like goes on your shoulder or something like that and whispers things. She's like whispers insults into your ear. Manic corruption or something like that. Hey, ain't that one of the Halidom gods? Or she could be like Ant-Man, but she never grows big. She just like, just hits you in the ear. Your Highness, I finally caught up with you. Easy, soldier. You look like fresh hell. Slow down and tell us what's wrong. Troops march on the Halidom. Nani? After you left, people began to gather, and now surround the castle in such numbers. We've no idea how to deal with them. Oh my goodness. A little tiny unit. Could happen. From where do these troops hail? Are they remnants of Drunel? It's not a proper army, but rather citizens massing from all across the land. Oh, that's not good. You better get home. This isn't making much sense to me, but we clearly need to deal with it. Everyone, we're going to be put on a pause on Valkerheim and return to the Halidom. Right. See? This is a good leader right here. He puts everything on hold and he's going to go see the people, make sure they're good. Alright, we're going to have a story, we're going to have battle. Let's have a look. It will be the next April Fool. We haven't got long left now. The year's going by fast enough. Alright, we're returning to the Halidom. Right, I'm going to put this on auto. And I'm going to head on over to... Wait a minute. There we go. I have different squads. I have like a a 7 squad, which is where I got money from. I have my squad 1s. Alright, and put the fan on this heart. Hopefully you don't hear it too much. It is on the floor, but yeah, this light's intense. Well, she doesn't even get a model. It's just a weapon type floating in the air. Wow. She's not even there. She's just like massive. What would she even use? She'd probably use a wand, right? Or a staff. Iesu. I see a man of culture. Actually, I just go on a website and I'm like, who are the best units? Alright, they're in my team. Or I just hit auto. As I said, I don't do endgame. I just auto optimize and go for it. Yeah, I'm a terrible day 1 player. Really terrible. I'm sorry. But yes, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. If you didn't get a chance to sacrifice the people to survive, you would be in a heartbeat, wouldn't it? I'd hope not, Turtle, but possibly. Well, I hope not. ESO is meta in my mind. Nice. I just love the Gideon tier 2 weapon. See, I'm barely getting on to tier 6. Barely. So, just to show you where I am, I'm real far behind. It went from me maxing out my buildings to everyone getting tier 6 weapons, and I'm like, oh, I've got some progression to do because I stopped back here. He's a simp. Wow. Don't tell him, Turtle. All of you must leave at once. The prince is not even in the castle. That's because we're the prince. We're on the way. You're working for the other. So are you. So you are. I won't believe a word you say. Get the prince out of here before we tear the castle down around your heads. Crush the other. Peace to our barrier. Since the last event, this place went crazy. Crush the other. Peace to our barrier. Hells be damned. This is fine mess. Oh no. I can't even count the number, and they all seem to believe the other. Someone must be egging them on from the shadows. They don't look like they have a leader. I surmise they're a group which formed organically. Looks like the spontaneous army made a common folk with some rogues and bandits to fill things out. Then what Cydia said was true? I seriously can't believe the rumors would have spread this far off fast. I recognize some of these people. They hail from New Alberia. What? But why? I thought they joined us in New Alberia because they love this country. What is the plan, Prowen? I know one thing. We're not turning our swords on our own people. Right on. I'll just have to go out there and try to make them see reason before things get out of hand. Wait. Brother! What is it, Zena? These people are enraged. To appear before them right now would only fan their fires of their passion. No matter how sincerely you speak, they are clearly not in the mind to listen. What the? What was that? Oh, it was Bixby. What are you doing? My phone. No, I suppose not. Perhaps it may be best for us to make ourselves scarce for a time. Alright, we'll take a detour. If we circle around to the rear of the castle, we should be able to get in touch with the soldiers who are still trapped inside. Yeah, not use the sword on our people. Take the gun. Oh wow, Turtle! No! What are you doing? Don't make Uden... No! You're making it look evil! Are you on the side of the people? Okay, we should be safe from this distance, so let's... Found you! Oh, actually, I got the voice bit spot on. It was like a little girl. Or a little kid. What the? What a thing. The two of us finding an unsightly puppet in a place like this. I'm going to sleep. Have a nice dream. I really appreciate it, Art Girl. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for following, and thank you for being part of the realm. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I really appreciate it. Once more, thank you very much. It's just a reasonable. Good night. I was like, what's everyone saying cutie? I'm like, it is cutie. It's cutie Art Girl. Yeah. It might not be able to do anything without being told, but it's at least a good hide and seek. There's no escaping now. I know, I don't usually do this late of a stream. Usually I'm actually finishing right now, but just today, with the schedule and everything like that, it's just late. When you ask me what my schedule is, no one asks. I'm just saying what my schedule is. It's all over the place. So best place to find me is on Twitter, Prowen and Gaming. You'll be able to find out when I'm going to go live and stuff like that. Usually, I try and aim for one of two times. Usually it's around 2 o'clock PST or 6 o'clock PST, all depending on the day. With work being up in the air right now and what's going on globally, I have no idea what my schedule is until things kind of iron out and whatnot. So I will try and keep you all informed every stream or on Twitter. Shifted to caution mode, not these two again. I feel like a gun would make sense for Laxi. Okay. Actually, yeah, that would make sense. That'd be cool. Do you like the gun, by the way? The Manicaster? Are you enjoying that? I think it's pretty cool. First, Celia, and now the Horror Twins? You jerks are more persistent than my case of foot fungus. You should get that looked into. Sorry, but we can't fight you now. We're a bit short on time. That's a minigun. Oh. But it's not classed as a gun, though. Interesting. Yeah, my schedule is non-existent. My schedule is... Oh, he's live! Okay, we'll jump in. And I really appreciate everyone who does come on within the realm. We know you're going to make a mess of the angry crowd, right? That does sound like fun, but I want to play with this little machine puppet. You received 100 messages from Restream chat. Oh, I really appreciate it. Thank you much, everyone. Yes, this looks much more exciting. Why are you all so damn persistent? Can't we just get along already? Muscular negotiating will not avail us. Commencing combat preparations. By the way, I mentioned it earlier, if we do get to that point where we are breaking terms and conditions sort of thing with Twitch, yes, I will probably do 2 streams. One would be on Twitch, one would be on YouTube. I'll figure out down with the path, discuss it with you, what works with everyone. But right now, I don't think we're any worry about that whatsoever, but I really, really appreciate everyone. And we will make sure everything stays proper, legal. I already had strike on this channel. I don't want to get anywhere near that again. Fine then. If you won't get out of the way, we'll take you down and continue on. Let's play lots. We'll rip you into pieces this time. That doesn't sound like playing, that to me. I'm good. Is this a short campaign? Or is it a big one? I can see a couple of points right there. Alright, we're going to switch over to the water. Water! I really wish I got, who was it? It was the vampire lady in the recent event. Not Akram. Not Assam. I can't remember her name. Anyway, she looked really cool. Play equals rip heart things. Akasha, thank you. I wish I did pull for her, but I heard she wasn't all that great. Did anyone pull for her? Did you get her? Is she any good? I'm curious. But I would have loved to have her in my team, my water team. I'm just waiting for that unit where it's just like, go for her, go and pull, or him, or whatnot. I'm waiting for that unit that just cries out like, this is the unit that will upgrade your team. I'm waiting for that. Maybe we'll get a new banner. I feel like the banner times are all off. Like we had the Halloween banner, but it's not Halloween yet. So maybe there's still another Halloween event coming, like a new Halloween banner coming. She's okay. That's what I heard. I heard she wasn't really worth pulling for, so I just skipped the banner. I already had what I wanted, Alex and the dragon, the dark dragon. I have it, but for some reason her S2 crashed my game on phone. Oh, well, that's not good. So I'm just thinking about that. I haven't had I don't want to jinx it, touch wood, but I haven't had my game crash in a while, which is nice. I used to get it all the time, so hopefully they can fix it soon for us. Or for you guys who are having issues. There's no point in fighting further. Just get out of here already. He's a cheeky one, isn't he, Yaya? He certainly is, Otto, but the real fun starts now. I just realised we just fought them, we're not just autoing it. But they are on normal mode. Damn it, where the hell are you, Other? What do you keep calling me Other for? Look, someone is coming. We must make a tactical retreat. Ooh, a new puppet. Okay then, we'll start the ripping part with that one. Oh, I see what David was saying about play equals rip apart because of these guys. No, stop! Shut up already. We don't take orders. She's okay. Just okay. Now let's play. What the devil? Are you the keyboard pawns of the other? Stop. No! But they do. Yeah. I don't want to get ripped apart. I'm good. See? He's protecting the people. Isn't this showing you he's not the other? Brother. I will never let you harm my people. Boring. I thought we had more puppets to play with. Aya, let's go back. This is stupid and I'm tired of it. Alright, gotta call it a night here. Good meeting you. I'll try to pop in next time. You're streaming. Take it easy. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming along. Pesmage, thank you for following. Again, schedule there is no schedule. So I really appreciate when you do drop by, and I'd love to hear from you within the realm, whether it be on Twitch, YouTube, or wherever. I really, really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, and again, thank you very much. Stay safe out there. Let's do that, although the festival was more boring than I expected. If you think about it, they had a pretty good idea when giving Akasha bleed recovery. Gotta fit that vampire. That's a good point. And welcome, by the way, Kuro. I'm not sure if I've seen you within the room before, so welcome. It's awesome to have you here. Prowen, are you well? Yeah, it's not deep. More importantly, are you alright? I love his beard. He reminds me of Asmongold. Eek! The other, stay back. I'm not the other dude. He's here. The other is here. Hey, look. He's right there. Get him. Yeah! I love that dude. He's so cool. Son of a sandwich, they found us. Let's go, boss. We're running the other direction. Don't let the other escape. Damn it. They're coming that way too. We're gonna end up surrounded. The other saved me. Get him! Hello. We're at a dead end. I have no choice but to try and reason with him. I thought that was the whole purpose beforehand, was to talk to them. Watch yourself, everyone. Ain't no telling what the evil the other's gonna be getting up to. Let's take him out before he starts using all this strange magic. Everyone stop. I'm not the other. You damn liar. If you aren't the other, then where'd he disappear to? The other was absorbed and destroyed before we could fight him. Well, ain't that convenient? Yeah, you needed a better what's it called? Complice than that. It's true, or alibi. It's true, you have to believe us. Then how do you explain the black dragon that showed up and started wrecking the capital after you all left, huh? Black dragon? Wait, are you saying that a boy dragon has appeared? Why would the other save you? It's a good point. David, it's a good point. I lost my fields in my home, but there are others who lost parents or children. Oh, that's horrible. I can't believe it. Don't play us for fools. You're controlling the dragon and trying to rule the barrier. Okay, how in the world did you people come to that conclusion? It's obviously him controlling the dragon. He's the one with the other's power and the dragon's blood. I would never do something like that. I'm trying to create a world where everyone can live in peace. Don't you people realize how hard my darling has worked for all of you? Enough lies. We're gonna take you down and reclaim our old lives. Take him out! Destroy the other! It's true. I don't think he would have missed a beat. And welcome, by the way, Chrono. Welcome to the realm. Lovely to have you here. This ain't good, boss. This ain't God, boss. We may not have a good choice but to fight those folks. It can't hurt them, and yet they're all coming this way. Brother, you must protect yourself. Ha! Ooh. Ooh! Oh, are you telling me we're gonna get him in as a unit? No. 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 True. You are inevitable. Snap. The eldest royal. New Ghana! Are you for real, Tunnel? Oh, I'm gonna blow my load all over that thing. What are you doing here, brother? It's Prince Leonidas, eldest of the royals. But what is that weapon he wields? Do not be concerned. Look at this dude! He looks so cool! Oh! Do not be concerned, good people. I use this to attract your attention only. I swear no harm shall come to you. Manicaster as well. I would have liked him with a cool sword, but Manicaster's cool. It's a given. We need to get a Manicaster for every single of the attributes. But I'm gonna blow my load all over that over that banner. Now heed me well, despite what you have heard. I really appreciate you guys not for telling me the banner, by the way. That was really nice of you. That was a cool reaction. I like that. Anyway, now heed me well. Despite what you have heard, this man is not the other. That fell beast has departed this world and taken the threat he posed with him. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Additionally, your land of Elberia no longer suffers under the Dragalia Empire's rule. Instead, she has to be stewarded by the royal family once more. Remember I made a joke about him with a gun? Ah, touche, Turtle, touche. I do hope we get the sword too, though. Right? That would be awesome. These words came straight from the royal family itself. Any other reports you may encounter are naught but base gossip. You think we're fool enough to blissfully accept the words of the other, own flesh and blood? You do not believe me, then? That's right, I don't. And just what are you gonna do about it, huh? This is reasonable. Having subordinated ourselves to both Dragalia and the other, we have lost the trust of the people. On behalf of the royal family, permit me to offer my most sincere apologies for threatening the livelihoods of you good people while plunging the land into chaos. By the way, when we're in the next battle, I need to flip my phone over to Do Not Disturb. Just because it's getting late at night. I don't want any messages coming up and stuff like that. Anyway, holy crap, he just apologized! Best boy. No wolf, we have too much fire swords. Yeah, we kind of do, but I want all the units. So, it's okay we get dupes. Just make it a 4-star. Yeah, that's unexpected. You think some pretty words like that, yeah, will make everything better? What about our crops, our homes, our families? Unless I can bake your apologies to a pie, it's of no use to me. I understand your struggles. Good people have already undertaken measures to ally them as best I can. You there? How go the preparations? It's going to be weird without him being a fire sword, but I'll take it. I just want to have him as a unit. Sire, we've completed provisions, food and water per your instructions, and have already begun distributing it to towns and villages throughout Iberia. You've done what? The royal family will compensate all of you for your lost homes and fields, and while we cannot bring back the dead, I promise sanitarium and proper burials for all. That's why they go to the other area. That's cool. Well, not cool. It came from really bad times, but it's cool that they're going to help them out. In addition, we will see that patrols and protections are strengthened in the towns and highways that might avoid any further damage from the fiends or dragons. We need... Genka from the D-Live. Welcome. And doing very well, thank you. How about you? Are you doing well? And welcome to the realm. Welcome to our chat. We have all lovely people from Twitch, YouTube, and D-Live here now. So that's really awesome. I love it. Truly. And we just found out something very, very cool. This is our next Gala unit. Potentially a Manicaster. But yes, I'm super excited about that. So cool. And he has kind of like, I know they're the same family, but look at his clothing. It's kind of like, it's this way. But they're kind of the same, right? Like, kind of the royal family dudes. Pretty cool. My word is oak, but if it helps Uswaj for your fears, I'm butchering everything, I'm sorry. I have here a written pledge outlining all I have claimed this day and signed in my own hand. Oh, it's a really cute panda, I love that. Really cute. I don't know if you guys can see that in the restream chat over here, but it's a super cute panda. Like he's eating a little ramen or something, or eating something. It's really cute. Listen well, citizens. As of this moment, the door to the royal family is open to all, at any time and for any purpose.
If you would make any further appeal or complaint, do not hesitate to come and speak with me directly. I ask only that you cease spreading these groundless rumors. If you wish to assert that my brother is the other, you must first come before me and prove it. Well, should we go back to town and set to supplies and money? Probably, yeah. He didn't say anything that time. Wait, you guys are leaving? Damn it! Well, it won't go well for you if you renege on your word. Renge on your... anyway. Prince, remember that. Remarkable that he brought an end to the uprising and managed to distribute supplies in such a short time. Because he's the real prince! No offense, Uden, but Leonidas, he's got you. He's awesome. I always thought he was a self-centered cad, but this is some stand-up action right here. I don't know how to thank you, Leonidas. If you hadn't come, I'd be... Save your words. I've done no more than quell the present turmoil. The people still look upon you with great suspicion. The fire of that suspicion will doubtless spark anew. If you don't cut off the rumor of the source, you must find the persons responsible and deal with them harshly. Then Cydia was right? Someone spreads the foul tales from the shadows? I can't read. Also, I would suggest you deal with the Void Dragon before he attacks another village and undoes all the goodwill I have earned for us this day. Well, thank you. I shall keep watch here for the nuance and ensure the supplies are distributed without incident. Once you have dealt with your situations, there is a matter I must discuss with you. Then it wasn't just random chance that brought you out this way? I leave naught to chance, dear brother. I thought you would know that by now. Right then, men, move out! I have a question. If Uden is adopted, how is he the dragon blood? I was going to say I was going to bring it up without actually doing it, but I haven't done it, so I don't know how to bring it up, but I'll bring it up since you asked the question. It makes sense we followed the channel for a while. But I want to break that down also. I want to go into detail. Something I've wanted to do for a long while is break down every single chapter and really going deep into the lore. It's something I've always wanted to do on this channel, but that is one of the questions I need to figure out. So I can get you back that answer. Anyone can dragon blood? But in the lore sense though, I don't think anyone can, right? Because it all came back through ancestors of the royal family. Way back. Again, I need to break this down because it's been a while, but from the prologue, and we had that recent event too. It was from the royal family. I don't think anyone can. What about all the other characters that can transform? Isn't that just like gameplay wise though? It's not necessarily lore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's just a gameplay mechanic, right? Not necessarily like lore and everything. Although they should point that out though. If it isn't, they should clarify that story wise. Sire, we'll find out though. But that's one of my questions I need to break down. I need to really go into detail about that. That's because they're Uden chosen. They're Uden chosen, like the other Uden's chosen, like he picked them. In story, he transformed. I need to go back through that. I need to really go back through and do what I wanted to do, and actually do what I wanted to do. We're deep into the story. There's a lot of deep and good questions here. So yeah, I need to get on that. Once my schedule stabilizes, I really need to deep dive and do that, and hope my editing software and all that holds up. But yeah, that's a really good question right there. That's a good discussion too. We need to really get into that because that could set a lot of story up for down the road if it's going to be everyone. Read ESO's story. Okay. I see what you're saying, Toto. I'm gonna look into that. We're gonna look into that. What is our plan now? Oh, wait a minute. He was one of the leaders in his I can't remember what they're called. But you know how they're not necessarily factions. But you know how they came from different areas? He could be chosen like a family of there too, right? Maybe that's why.
Okay, so it's different. Okay, okay. His soul pact, which is distinct. He would know if he didn't have that power. Yeah, we got to break down a lot. This is good. We do just what Leonard suggested. We find the person spreading the rumors and also take care of this void dragon. Yeah, the void dragon's a big thing to deal with. Isn't that rather a lot of pile on our plates at the same time, darling? Yes, but time is simply too short to do anything else. We have to split it up into 2 groups and tackle them simultaneously. That's another thing I need to do too, is go into a lot of people's backstories. Because their personal stories really do open up a lot of what's going on in the background of a lot of this story, which is awesome. With your permission, Highness, I would ask you to leave the investigation of these scurrilous rumors to me. Why so eager, Ellie? Yeah, you're too close to the enemy, it seems. I cannot claim to have a firm idea yet, but there is something I wish to look into. Alex is on to you. If you want to go, I won't stop you. But is it really something you can handle all by yourself? I need no aid in this matter, Highness. I shall clear this blemish upon my name and prove my worth to you once more. Soul pacts drastically shorten your lifespan. The dragon possesses the human when shapeshifter. Yuden uses Alberian pacts. It's true. Kevin, I need to look into all that. I need to pick your brain too. Maybe that's what we can do in the Discord. We can all chat about that. Do like a, let's say a spoiler chat, but like a non-spoiler chat. Semi-spoiler chat. Alright. Go to it, and best of luck to you all. Thank you, Your Highness. Pray, remain on your guard. I shall see you again, anon. Is she going to be alright? I'm sure of it. A lot's happened, but I've never seen her fail before, and I doubt she'll start now. It's true. As for the rest of us, we're off to track down the Void Dragon. Right. Alright, we're gonna get into some battles. We're running on 2? Damn, I'm going at a slow pace today. Maybe we'll have a bunch of battles. We'll see. Alright, we need to switch over here. Damn, we're already streaming for an hour. It's crazy. Usually my streams are about an hour and a half for the story events, but it was super awesome. It was so cool having a raid. It was really cool. I really appreciate everyone who stuck by, and I have thought people had to go to bed, and you know, it's late. I really appreciate everyone who stuck by and is still here with us all. I really appreciate it. And I need like trying to think in my head now, but what about this like Yuden being adopted thing? I need to look further into the story now, just not level based, you know. Sleep, what's that? I love it. I was thinking about getting another G Fuel. We'll see. I got another couple of sachets from the glow in the dark starter kit. I just recently got on them. I just wanted to. I've been drinking a lot of like Monster and stuff like that, and I wanted to try and get a little bit better of an energy formula, not drink. Okay, there's 2 and 1 over there. Not bad, not bad. So let's head over here. It's kind of a short one then. Right to the point. Wings and twins. We're probably going to get right at the end, but I want to get to that city that in the preview to this chapter had those cool buildings, like very different look. I want to get there. A few days prior. Transition to search mode completed. Commencing scan for nearby enemies. I should be able to go live, by the way, in theory, on Saturday and Sunday this week. I should be able to. Scan completed. No enemies detected. Phew. Guess we're safe for now. So if I wasn't to have a schedule, it'd probably be weekends. If my schedule holds up that way. What's going on, you two? You've been strangely cautious about our surroundings ever since we left the Halidom. Well, actually, I predict an attack from the twins and therefore remain on alert. You're talking about those kids, Ayaha and Otaha from Megiddo? Yeah, the ones who hate me in Laxi. I thought you said ate me. I was like, oh damn. Observed excessive hostility towards us on their part in our last confrontation. Regardless, he does have dragon blood and decisively uses Alberian-style packs, not soul packs, when binding or Silices. Damn, Kevin, you're really going too deep on that, aren't you? I like it. Oh, the sigils? Okay. That's what you meant by Sicilies? I get you. Okay. Yeah, I'm really have to do a video about this. Like, for someone who wants to do a lot about lore, we need to get into this. We haven't seen them in a while, but I doubt they're backing off. Hence, the need for vigilance. You're not wrong, but those Agido folk are a real bothersome bunch. You can say that again. I mean, I hope nothing happens, but still. There can be no carelessness here. We must continue searching for enemies. I just want to know how we got the dragon blood. Let me look into that. I'll try and get back to you. If not, Kevin, pick his head. He's got a lot of information. Everything at time I do one of these, and this story-related stuff, Kevin's he's coming in clutch. He's very knowledgeable. So, shout out to Kevin. Meanwhile, in the Alberian town. Boy, check this. I hear the seventh seal is actually the other. Really? Are you still on about that? That would certainly explain many of the odd things that have been happening. Oh, is this a few days prior? Right. Oh, the rumors move like wildfires. She's listening in. See? I told you Celia was here. Maybe she is going to betray them. Yeah. But did you catch those stories about the other? I knew she was hiding something. Let's chase her down and find out what. Don't put her apart! Don't put her apart! We gotta protect her! Right? We can protect her, right? Doubtless the alien church is working behind the scenes to see these rumors. Of course, the only ones who gain by making their southern church fight with the royal family is the northern church. And supposing that's true, it must be that man pulling the strings. Your hopelessness knows no bounds. Found you, Celia. I knew I was being followed. What are you two doing here? How dare. You looked like you were up to something fun and exciting, and we wanted. You came here to play around with a fake prince, didn't you? You were all serious, like, they've started to move, so I'm going south. But you can't fool us, isn't that right, Aya? That's right. We can't be fooled. Now fess up already. We won't let you sneak out and have all the fun without us. We want to rip that mechanical puppet apart. You're not wrong. It's something fun. For rumors regarding the prince are spreading across the entire land. Well, how about this? What if he wasn't adopted or anything? He was created. Boom. Right? That little kid who's with, is it Ferris? I'm bad with names. He's got the dragon scales right here on his neck. He's one of the royal brothers. Didn't he make that little dude when he released him? He was like, I created him. Right? Maybe he created Uden. Just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. You can throw theories at it. Yeah, it's another other party. Folks everywhere are whispering that he went and got possessed by the other. You two certainly are well informed. But the idea of that fake prince being the other is so weird. Yeah, don't these dolts even realize that the other is dead as a door now? Plus, there's no way a worse like him could even ever be the other. Well, yeah, that phony couldn't even stand up to the Nedric, much less the other. So why does everyone believe it then? Because the people everywhere labor under the impression they are more intelligent than they are. In fact, nope, the kid has a legit brother. Okay. I'll give it to you, Turtle. I think he was created. No one cares if information is correct. All they care about is whether or not it fits their own preconceived notions. Yes, and my preconceived notion is that he was created. You see where Uden is from in the story. No, it's all lies. It's all smoke and mirrors. He was created. He was created by the other as a dragon. He's the void dragon. We're going to see. When we get to the void dragon, you're going to see. It's actually Uden's brother. and that is why you can understand the truth of things and find themselves hopeless victims of deception. Everyone is a puppet in the end. Oh, yeah, Baron! See? That was the 5th royal, Prince Baron. Apparently he was born with some messed up power and had to be sealed up. Yeah, but maybe that could result into Yuden being created. His messed up power. Didn't he consume someone like 2 chapters ago or last chapter? He like ate someone on... Right? Am I remembering that right? Didn't he eat someone? Like consume them? I'm just saying. I'm making conspiracy theory around that now. Didn't it start as the fun little party? So I guess there's that. So where should we go if we want to enjoy all this fun? See there? He consumes the other. See, he did consume something, and the other was reborn as Yuden. Bam! Theory solved. He eat the other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yuden's the other. It all fits in well. We went back through time. We did some timey-wimey stuff. Hence the doctor. You can trust me. I'm a doctor. It all ties in. The whole thing ties in. Planned it all before I even got on stream today. Oh, I imagine the most likely place would be the Halidom. Nope. Give me something, Turtle. Give me something. You got Razor behind before me. That's where the fake prince lives. If we go there, we might cross paths with that wretched combat android. The fake prince and the android alike seem to be away now, but before long they ought to return, and I doubt the reunion is going to be a happy one for them. A game of hide and seek was starting before long, so I hope you too will be it and find them. Yes! If I find that stupid android, I'm gonna play tons! You're seeing his story. I'll read his story! But first we gotta get through chapter 16 story. And I still have to do my dailies on Genshin Impact before the days ended. And I have a morning shift tomorrow too, so I can't be on too late. But we will get to his story. You certainly are fascinated by that one. It's you? No. Yeah, it's you. You certainly are fascinated by that one. But as for me, it's time to take a look at that oh so furious paladin. Baron consumes the other in chapter 14. Ah, it was 2 chapters ago. Yuden already existed. Haha, Kevin! How do we know it's the real Yuden? We don't know. It could be from another universe, from the other world. Looks like Celia's gone. Say, Otto, let's hurry and head for the Halidom. Yes, I can hardly wait. This time, we're going to rip out that heart of theirs and set them free. Oh wait, what's the Guido transformation called? You know what? I haven't been able to defeat one of these Guido. Not standard, one above standard. I haven't been hard mode. I haven't even been able to do it. So if you have any tips, let me know. I would like to defeat one. It would be pretty cool. Oh, so maybe the other did possess Yuden in that chapter? No, I'll put it to rest. I can't go on anymore with that. That's a crazy spiral of a deep fury right there. That's true. That's true. We only support Yuden because that's who we started the adventure with. But yeah, Nedrick is actually the real one. So we don't know what Yuden is really. We say he's adopted, but really, because the transformation is so different from the Dragon Packs. So maybe Yuden's a different kind, and that's how. I think chapter 17 or 18 we're gonna figure it out. In the universe, Xena is from Yuden is possessed. In the universe, Xena is from Yuden is possessed. Intriguing. I'm trying to think. Because didn't we meet when we went back through time to go back to chapter 1, like episode 1 of this whole game, where we meet up with Xena helping out well, was she helping out really? But she fought Yuden when we first met up, and we were like, what the? There's 2 Sapphires? Right back then. Like, didn't she meet a bunch of Sapphires? Like, she met a bunch. So who's to say, at some point, we didn't meet a bunch of Yudens? I'm curious. I'm curious. And one of them was created. By the other. We'll see. Plus, we only have a tiny glimpse of what happened with the repercussions from the previous one. That Xena is deaf. She's deaf? Like, Cloak, like the scythe. Xena is deaf? No. No. She's not like that, is she? Oh, we got 2 chapters. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she said she was deaf. I was like, what? I missed that. But, that one, yeah. Because she stayed behind fighting. She did die. But she could have met others. Oh, I really need to go back through and decipher those chapters. Really get in there and do the backstory. There's so much story to this game, like side games. How do you do it? Someone like in the room just like, I must write all the story. They're catching up. Now they're making theories about being created. There's some weird people out there. Yeah, side game. Hats off to you. I already did that. I even took some hair off. But, yeah, fantastic. What the? That was it? Why did you even have that? Like, have a little story about them, like, oh, I'm going through the woods. Seems kind of silly, no? That help Chrome. I need to count how many Xenas we've met up with now. Alright. Correct teachings. That was such a weird little section right there. One little battle. Oh, it seems odd. Let's have a little path that goes longer. Anyway. If I seek a place where rumors spread, a bustling area in the local town would be a logical starting point. Oh, is this that city that we saw? X for his chapter was sort of let down. Yeah, it really was. Like, I just did that on auto. I remember the last chapters on normal were actually like pretty good. But that was like easy, no? Anyway, yeah, a little bit. Do you think the pandemic's like catching up now with this part of the creation of the story, or you think it's still on par with everything else? I'm curious. We'll find out how this chapter ends, though. Another failure would be inexcusable in His Highness' eyes. I must catch the offender. And then we'll go through and we'll look at that story. It was Ieyasu, right? We can look at Iyasu's story to find out about all this. You never changed, Illa-san. You know this, yes? I guess they ran out of That's a good point! The cubes! That's a good point! We've always had cubes recently, no? Always! Or is that always in the next mode and not in the normal mode? That could be right. Alex, how long have you been there? You didn't realize I was here? I swear, you would cling to your serious nature until you lie cold and still in the grave. I can't very well leave you alone and let you get yourself into trouble, so I sought the prince's permission to come. Now we'll get we'll get triangles. There'll just be a whole bunch of chapter. Well, there'll be a chapter with a whole bunch of shapes. It's like, yeah, we didn't get any characters to fight or dragons or anything like that, but there's this evil shapes. Now the backstory behind these shapes is they're from the other world, but one of them's real, and if you kill them, you die. So do you fight them, or do you take that chance? Ooh, that's a mind battle right there. That's like Metal Gear Solid, like when you're playing on the PS2 and the GameCube, we had to plug the controller in different outlets because he takes over the port. If maybe I'm too old, but if you remember the PS2 Metal Gear Solid and GameCube, that was a boss. That was an interesting boss. But anyway, that's what we'll get. Thank you, Alex. I'm ever indebted to you. Oop. Oop, because my age, or oop was a what? David. I think we can leave the formality by the wayside, don't you? More importantly, what should you read on this rumor? Psych Pass! Is that it? Ooh, what an interesting boss. The speed of their spread is no accident. I believe it likely some organization is working to see them swiftly propagated. I can't remember his name. I'm terrible with names, so you're better than I am. Additionally, we had the fact that Celia went out of her way to inform me of them. When one put those two items together, an inescapable conclusion came to mind. You suspect the church, a sad thought there, though I can't deny there have been some disturbing activities coming from their direction of late. I pray my fears prove unfounded, but for the nuance, I will attempt to follow the flow of rumor in town. Step lightly, Alyssa. If people will realize who we are, it will lead to trouble. Hey there, do you have a second to talk? I'd like to ask you about the damage caused by the Void Dragon. Is the Void Dragon going to be used in the post-chapter? Or are we going to unlock a new step? Because it seems like there's a lot about this chapter we haven't got to yet, but we're like on the last part of it. I'm curious. It's him, the other. Really? Are you still on about this? He's not the other, dude. And there goes another one. Well, never be able to gather information if people flee in terror at the approach. We don't know. Juko Largent, welcome to the realm, and welcome to the chat. Very lovely to have you here. I can't believe all these jerks think Prowen is the other. It's alright not. It's my fault things have ended up like this in the first place. What is this? Oh, but I like it. I was so caught up in the defeating of the other and saving Sophia, I didn't notice what a sad state the country had fallen into. Almost without my noticing, the people's hearts have drifted away from both myself and the rest of the royal family. We mustn't be discouraged. I'm certain we will find someone willing to speak with us. Prince Prowen? Say, I remember you. You used to come play at the Halidom some time ago. How have you been? I'm great, but I've been sad that I couldn't go play at the Halidom. Yes. We've been away a lot lately. And you're not scared of me? Nope. There's no way or the other. But nobody believes me when I tell them. Right? She's a cute little girl. I appreciate your trust. Tell me though, have you heard anything about a void dragon that attacked the village? Is she the void dragon? They always have creepy little kids with void dragons, but she's cute. Yeah, this big black dragon swooped in a week ago. Oh, stop it, Bixby. Bad Bixby. And then a bunch of border come and everybody ran away. Sounds like a water dragon to me, though it doesn't explain why it showed up out of the clear blue sky like that. Yes, while void dragons are often frenzied, they rarely appear near populated areas. Something must have been driving it. We need to learn more. Look out, she has a gun! Everyone's got guns now. So basically, the princess is being possessed by the other. Baron. Yes, Baron is creepy! If that's the case, we could come attack our village at any moment. I gotta hurry and warn the others. Baron did it? Ooh. I've been waiting for him to reveal his plans. Aye, set a watch and keep it close. But now, I must be off. That is clearly the current responsibility for spreading these baseless rumors. He's leaving our shop as we speak. Let's follow and see where he goes. How's it going? It's the talk of the whole town, Captain. As for me, I await your next order. I'm not your captain anymore, remember? Anyway, go to the next village and see the word there too. I'm heading to see the priest. Evil cur. We'll kill you. That other man is clearly a former Dragalia soldier, and he's off to talk with a priest. My fear has borne bitter fruit. Who is that priest in this region anyway? Wasn't it? No. It can't be. Do you want me to head back to the church and seek further instruction? Alex is correct. My duty as a paladin is to inform the church of this at once. If it becomes known that these groundless rumors are spreading because of someone affiliated with the church, its authority will be greatly shaken. Yet, I cannot permit someone spreading such falsehoods about the prince to continue unchecked. Her father? No. What to do here? I'm guessing it's one of those characters that we saw way back in an event that was in the northern church. Who is it that you believe in, son? The false prince? The deceitful church? Or... Wait a minute. Might I make a request, Alex? Oh, I know that look. You want to go running off on your own again. And what would you have me do during your alone time, Good question. Job's done. Oh, they took that from World of Warcraft. Job's done. And done thoroughly. My subordinates were happy to assist. Priest. Here is a remuneration of your services. It is not much, but I pray you use it to make a better life for your families. See? He was the dude from the Northern Church. Thanks. We can surely use it. I like that event. It was pretty cool. But if I may, why do you want us to spread this rumor about... Huh? Someone's there. It was such a weird... Anyway, so it was you, Father and Marco. Oh, I see what you mean by father. Not a real dad, just father as in priest. Ah, Adasan. It has been some time. You have my gratitude for the assistance with food distribution back then. Father, why have you done this thing? Oh, maybe it is our dad. You only ever cared to become close with the people of this region and bring them word of Ilia's salvation. But now, though my actions may not seem laudable, I am no longer turn a blind eye to the royal family that cares not one whit for the plight of its common people. You hear the truth in my words, child. I know you do, so join us. Now bring me beat him up. Bring me a small boy and beat him up. Together we will create a new land where we all support each other under the rich blessings of the goddess. Your heart overflows with love for the people, which is a precious thing indeed. But I serve His Highness, and as such, I hereby arrest you in His name. That is most unfortunate, sir. Pray, forget this request, but I fear I will need you to deal with this woman. You want me to take on the Grand Paladin? That won't come cheap. I'm surprised you even want to take her on. She's going to take you all out. Maybe. Edison? I summoned the prince, as you asked. Alex, your highness. Are you okay, Ellie? Hey, that's the chump. What's been behind spreading all those nasty rumors around? It's time to pay the fiddler, pal. Huh? If it isn't the other's loyal brand. Fine then. I'll take you all at once. Really? All at once? I'd like to see it. David, we're gonna beat him up for you. Shout out to every single one who's been here within the realm tonight. You are absolutely fantastic. Really, really appreciate it. Love the love. And we're gonna go take down some bad guys. I was like, in the power of Grayskull. Oh my god, I butchered that one. Eddie and Uden? Yeah, I can get behind it. Yes, bam. Nice. Oh, too late. He's already down. Sorry. I don't know who I would partner up with. I like that one though. Got a good props to that soldier. Yeah, he did try. Did he really try? He more like, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm sorry. But oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember his name. Dude with the axe, right hand man of Uden's. Oh my days, I told you I'm bad with names. But anyway, I want him to be shipped with someone. He needs some good loving. He's a good man. Am I a joke? How did I forget about Mim? Sorry, Mim. Just stay down, buddy. There's no need for anybody to die over this thing. I was like, maybe I'm being a little bit loud, but I still have technically 25 minutes before I have to be quiet in the apartment complex because I'm downstairs neighbors. I'm downstairs, they're upstairs. Anyway, yeah, we'll spare your miserable life, even though they're a dirty rumor spreader person. Easy words. Yet when you people defeated the other, you spared no thought for what would come after. for those like me who found themselves without work or coin. I hear what you're saying. You mislead people with false rumors, which is unacceptable. However, I also understand you were doing what you felt you had to do to survive. No, stop. Not stop. When Dragalia fell, the people who served it were scattered and left to fend for themselves, and I'm going to see that made right. Eddie, Udin, and Mim and... Oh, that's some fighting words. Mim's going to, like, turn into a dragon and chokehold you. But I'll protect you, Kevin. Don't worry. I'll stand with you. Eddie's super cute, and she has more of a level head, I think. Mims can get a little crazy. You're coming with us, Father Marco. I want you to explain everything detail back to the Halligan. Very well. Wow, he gave himself up that quick? Interesting. I thought he would fight a little bit. If you wish to explain yourself, Father, now is the time to lay facts out in full. I have nothing to say to you. Proceed with your judgment. Though my life be forfeit, others will come after to take up after the cause and lead this country down a better path. I see you've caught the charlatan pulling the strings behind the scenes, and it was in fact the church who was responsible. Mim will eat Ellie. Wow. Leonidas! Where did he get this do? I love it! It's like, oh, it's a crown piece right here. Oh, that's cool. I will take possession of the priest now. The royal family will then conduct his trial and hand down appropriate judgment. Your Highness? Father Marco serves the goddess Ilia. Thus, his judgment must be based on Ilia doctrine. By your leave, I will take him to the church and request an inquisitor. You will do no such thing. This man has besmirched the royal family, and it will not do for us to lead the punishment up to the whims of the church. Edison, we should hand him over. If you take him, you'll only end up embroiled in the eternal church conflict. Your position as a paladin could even be endangered. Do the smart thing here. Do not worry yourself about such, Alex. I wish some of the newer free campaign units show up in the facility or raid events. That'd be cool. Especially flesh out more of their character. That'd be awesome. For after I give Father Marco over, I will renounce my position as Grand Paladin. What? Are you mad? Is she gonna get another outfit? Not Alex, but Ellie? To be a paladin in their life's ambitions, why would you throw it all away? The only one who didn't have a level head was Udin when he got crazy simp after Nedrick. Look, yeah, that's true. God Edison is cancelled. Like she's cancelled that she's no longer cancelled. Like she's not doing it. Like is that a game cancelled or is that side games cancelled? Because she could have another Gala unit coming up from the base of the story. And so I'm sorry, Alex, but I have much put into this, and my mind is firm. I am not adroit enough to both serve His Highness and perform the duties required as a paladin. As such, my loyalty to His Highness must take precedence. Eddie, I don't... Are you certain of this choice, Edison? Are you certain you will not regret it? I am. Then if this is your path, you must walk it. Thank you. The whole premise of Gala Ellie was becoming Grand Paladin. Yeah. But if she's getting rid of that... Oh my goodness. Huh. Huh. Interesting. I wonder, this might be just me like reaching here, but I wonder if there'll be another thing past Gala units. You know? Like, if you have to get the Gala unit, and then they transform again, so then passing on to another mana circle, or resetting everything completely into a different system. Am I reaching there too far? Could that possibly be the new power creep? That we go past a Gala unit? So like, a Gala unit is better than a normal unit, and then there's another thing that's better than a Gala unit? Could that happen? Curious. You would abandon your treasure position and adhere to your beliefs. Impressive. In that case, I withdraw my complaint and remand the priests of their custody. Garda will get Spiral. But what I'm saying is, like, you get to the max Spiral, and then you, like, transcend or something, and then you go into another being, like how this is happening right now. She's dropping her priesthood. Like, something in the story activates a way to transcend what they were. I'm curious. Maybe we can do it with story-related things, or otherworldly fragment things, or something with packs and whatnot. I'm sure Side Games can work it out, but I'm curious if that's a way they could transcend and become I don't know, like another thing of them. Curious. I oblige to you, Prince Leonidas, and your Highness. I have made many and frequent mistakes. After learning of the existence of that historical document, I lost sight of both my mission and my own beliefs. Moving forward, I will no longer be a Grand Paladin of the Ilian Church, but your vassal and Tyre. Well, at the moment, goddess don't have Spiral. Oh, I get you. Interesting. Because we haven't had it until recently, at least. We've never had double drops on the Agido Uprising events. And this time we actually do have that. Although it's not in solo, which would be nice. It's in co-op. So I feel like we may have something coming above Agido and 6th tier. I don't think we'll get 7th tier weapons, but I feel like we're going to have a way to easily get 6th tier so everyone can get back on that same page, if you will. If new players getting in and everything like that. So I'm curious. Not saying anytime soon, but I'm saying maybe summer 2021, we could have a new tier that comes out. And beyond that, I will be your friend. Adasan, are you sure about this? I think Alex is right. There's no need for you to give up your position in the church over this. My heart is resolute. In that case, I'll be counting on you more than ever. I shall not let you down again. Not ever. Now stand. Farmer Marco, I am taking you to church to face judgment. Whoa. Are these the citizens? Or is it the Void Dragon? Which we haven't destroyed yet. That sound. That was a Void Dragon's cry. Here we go. I'm like, there's a Void Dragon out there, guys. Let's deal with this thing. Confirming in the presence of a single dragon is in the nearby area. It's coming, and fast. Okay, everyone, we're moving out. We have to intercept that dragon. Alright, let's do it. Oh, okay. This thing is way too close. The Halidon's gonna be a risk if we can't take it out. Right, David? We gotta attack. Hang on. There's something strange about this dragon. I can feel it. It's as if it's suffering terribly. You're right, darling. It's faint, but I can hear it trying to say something. Help me. Yes, that's it. The dragon is being tormented by black mana and needs our assistance. If we could use holy power to purify the black mana, we might be able to free it. Do it, Zena. At once. Oh, Goddess Ilia, I beseech you, answer my heartfelt prayer. I bid you use your cleansing power to wash the dragon free of corruption and darkness. Time for me to end its suffering with my holy gun. Look, it's working. One more push, Zena. You got this. Yosh. Ranzel! There we go, Ranzel. I loved him since the beginning, but we need to ship him with someone. Damn it! The thing went back to how it was before. Maybe this ain't gonna work. Just shoot it. I can hear its voice no longer. Even if I purified the black mana, then miasma returns in short order. I may lack the power to do this. Then I shall assist you. Thank you, Adasan. Though I know not if it will be enough. Let us offer a prayer together. It will work. I know it will. Yes! I like that turtle. I also like this. Look at this. This is some nice artwork right there. No more hesitation. I believe in His Highness and the future he leads us to. Do you think she could turn into a light unit? I'm trying to think. Was she already a light unit or was she a dark unit? I'm pretty sure it was a Halloween's dark unit. So her garnet? No, her garnet was water, right? They obviously have a thing in the story. Oh, touche. And I believe it myself as well. And their personality is going to go nicely with her too. It's light. Interesting. I feel your mana flowing, Edison. It is a pure and wonderful power. Oh, sacred mana, let your light flow over this poor dragon and set it free. Halloween Elias light. Oh, okay. Makes sense because you're fighting darkness. But, oh, damn, ladies, you did it! Yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious about this idea I got in my head now about her transcending to a new thing. So I guess if you ever watch this, are you going to do something with transcending? That'd be really cool. The dragon has returned to its original form. Oh my gosh, look at it. Yeah, that would be cool. A zero form. Dude, look at that. That's nice. That's what I'm thinking. She turns to the opposite. Such a sublime form. Such ways of pure water mana. You've been reborn. I'm so glad. Oh, rather than zero form, reborn form? The dragon is standing down, and it's leaving. We were able to save it without harming it. That hot. You saved the dragon, Edison. Indeed. It was your believing heart that not only purified the dragon, but also allowed it to be reborn. She could be a dark unit that uses light moves. That might be interesting, no? A light character that's dark attribute using light to attack darkness. So she'll fit on both teams. I'm playing around with this idea too much, but this is most likely our next Gala Dragon. I'll take it. Because we got what? We got the really cool fired Gala Dragon. Then we had that cool cat one. I think we haven't got anything else, right? So yeah, the third one could be, that would be really cool. I'm so glad I saved 100,000. We got some good units coming up that I'm going to pull on. My believing heart. And you know I'm going to be doing it live with all of you. So stay tuned for that. Safely well, mate. We're going to be doing it. Probably 4. Mars. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We do have 4. My bad. So yeah, we have 4 Mars, and then we have the cat dude, the cat lady, which is actually I like the character too. That dragon. What an interesting spectacle that was. Thank you for the amusement. Nani? Who is it? Oh. If she turns, I'm gonna believe it. If she comes on our side, I'll take it. We don't have a water dragon yet. Okay, yeah, so that would be cool. You certainly look as though a weight has been lifted off her shoulders, former Grand Paladin. Oh, everyone knows. She's only just declared that, but everyone knows that she is now former. I'm so delighted that the people finally found the truth. Hopefully late, but still. However, your show ends now. Feral Shroud, expand. Oh, now she's going to attack us. Celia, why are you trying to fight us? Don't misunderstand. I am fundamentally incompatible with you people. The only way to establish a new justice and order is for the Ilian Church and you to disappear. How about you, Edison? Show me this vaunted believing heart of yours. Oh. She's like, time to die, Eddie. Right? She's like, we done enough talking. Oh, that creepy sound's back, that creepy music's back just in time. I suspect Celia will grant us no quarter in this battle, Your Highness. It promises to be a most fearsome one indeed. To face her, we'll need the aid of comrades who wield wind mana. We ought to powder up wind facilities like altars and swine statues and provide them with additional support. It would be even more reassuring if you were able to bring along powerful wind element weapons. Materials of such weapons should drop from the Tempest Chimera themes. I intend to fight alongside you with all my strength. Let us take advantage of every resource at the disposal in order to defeat Celia for good and all. New endeavors available. Ooh. These hammers. Are you guys sitting on a bunch of these? I have over 1,000. Like, should I be using them more? Let me know if you're sitting on a bunch of those. Alrighty, so we have them cleared. So we need to go and accept them. Mwahaha. Oh, that's normal. Okay, it should be ready. I can sit down here. I just have to click on it. All right, an unwavering heart. All right, let's do it. Get ready to rumble! This is one of my favorite ones over here. I love it. Easy peasy. Actually, you gotta stand behind her for this part. There we go. Am I a joke? Need 2 ult, then it would have been all the elements. Oh, look! She transformed! I've never done this battle, like in the actual, challenge event, if you will. That's cool. Gonna be difficult to do later on in harder difficulties, but I really appreciate that they put those into the main campaign, especially if people aren't doing the Guido battles. It's really cool that they did that to allow people, not necessarily myself. I am a casual player. I love playing this game and everything, but I'm casual when it comes to end game stuff. But it gives people like an introduction to a different mode, something that may be a little bit more powerful, a little bit more like you need to put a little bit of effort into to defeat them. But it's really cool that they put into the story for people to do that. All we need now is a fire and a dark Ellie. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it should be a dark unit. She's been wind, light, and water, and she needs to be a fire and dark. I would hold off the fire for now, preferably. I would like that. But if she's joining Leonardus, that might be a cool little banner to put them both into. Alright, Truth and Resolve. Looks like we're finishing up this little chapter campaign update. New bonds? I had a lot of fun. Did you have fun? I hope so. I'm sure you're going to let me know in chat. But it's been lovely. Let's finish up this a little bit chapter campaign. And then we'll see how we wrap up this stream here. I'm gonna get a little bit of a break, get to refill my water, and see if I have time to do a little stream of Genshin Impact afterwards. You have improved, girl. Hold still, Celia. We must treat your wounds. Stay your pity. I'd sooner perish and crumble to dust than accept it. Begone from here. If fleeing goes against your sense of aesthetics, such as they are, then I will give you pretext. Return to this Nedrick and tell him thus: retribution from casting our barrier into chaos and making mockery of my brother comes sure and swift as the morrow's sun. 2 siblings cut from the same cloth. You people truly are hopeless. She's gone. Why have you changed so much, Celia? For another chapter. Or maybe the interlude. No time for nuzzle gazing, folks. We got a military force coming our way. That standard they're flying. It's Shell? Greetings, my dear brothers. You've come at last, Shell. Good. Now, let us all make for the Halidom. The time has come for a discussion. What a shame I wasn't here in time to see you dealing with that ineffable miscreant, spreading false rumors, or the purification of that ghastly void dragon. Finishing everything before I even arrive. Honestly, the two of you clearly have no idea of how to entertain a lady. If anyone knew exactly what should be settled and when, Shell, it is you. You came precisely when we finished it. Wished to, sorry, not finished it. In any event, I have not the time to waste on theatrics. The discussion begins now, and all those not of the royal family must depart at once. Actually, brother, I'd like them to stay. They're in this with me. Such is your way, is it? Very well. Thank you. Now, what is it that you want to talk to us about? It concerns your birth. We're gonna find out now! What do you know of it? He's like, cut to the crap. What is it? How would you know? Do not misunderstand. I had no direct knowledge of your secret, nor did I ever hear anything from our late father. However, one thing is certain. That historical book is not spurious. It was, without a doubt, stolen from the possession of the royal family. So what it said was... highly likely to be true, yes. I'm sorry, my brother. But you most likely do not bear the blood of our father. Wow. That's hard to hear. Keep your head until I am finished, I beg. I turn now to the convenient reference in the document, or covenant. Neither seal nor signature was forged. There can be no doubt it was our father who made the agreement. As the signature states, the man who exchanged a child with our father in that secret agreement was named Finlorder. This Finlorder rules a land in northern Crestea that once had a relationship with Alberia. Specifically, he is the king of the fairy kingdom. What? Are you saying Prowen was born in this fairy kingdom? Ah! Holy snot! Yo, give us the details here. What's this fairy kingdom like? Dude, I have no freaking idea. I didn't even know it existed until like 6 seconds ago. I mean, I guess I heard about a place like in northern Crestea where fairies lived, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've lived here in Alberia for my entire life. But my brother is clearly no fairy, no matter where he may hail from. Uda's a fairy? Then what am I? I have yet to ascertain any firm facts on your true origins. However, a man in North Cresea may hold the key. I received this missive from him some days prior. Because wasn't it in the backstory? They mentioned something about fairies, that they can go away for long periods of time or something like that. That they either turn human or they turn back to their fairy form. Right? Something like that. So, Yuna is a fairy with his rings ripped off. Not how it was a package deal with. Oh. You think he's a fallen angel? You think he's gonna go dark? Are we gonna have a bunch of dark characters? Yuden isn't a fairy. Turtle! Give us something! Let us speculate! Here's what it says. When news of Valeria's death reached me, I took pen in hand while I was reminiscing upon the days of yore in which we deepened our bonds of friendship. That's just a crazy theory, of course. He was born there. Well, you know game theory and all that. It would be like, Dragalia lost. That's a theory. A Dragalia lost theory. Copyright now. I suspect the time is nigh for it to fulfill the duty entrusted by me. He was born there. The duty is to guide Prowen to the fairy kingdom in North Crestea. To that end, I request you inform the lad to make the holy city of Grams. As his older brother, please facilitate his safe departure from Alberia. As his older brother? It's like Gastov, captain of Grams, 12th division. Are we gonna go and see my actual brother? The fairy origins may well play a part of this dragon blood. Do you know this Grams, dear brother? Is it the capital of North Crestea, a city ruled by the Ilian Church? When he was alive, Father instructed me to make for Grams. Should he have ever meet with his demise? It seems that, too, is evidence he was relying upon his man, Gatov. Get off. People have been hitting us with challenging theories for a while. Four bees in the treasure. I love that name. That's so cool. But yeah, we've been having a lot of theories. Sorry, games, you did such a good job with this story. It's what keeps sucking me in. It's so good. Do you know this Ketov person? I was thinking that. Wait, Mean is Yuden's ancestor. Oh. He had a close relationship with her father, stretching back many years. But, though he was visited the royal castle several times, I know little by way of specifics. This is the end of what I have to tell you. But by rights as the older brother, I now issue this command to you. Leave Alberia at once, make for Grams, and find our father's friend, Gatov. But what about the Halidom? In fact, what about Alberia? Who will protect them if I'm gone? Everything that's happened recently has made me face a very unpleasant fact. I pursued the other and Sapphire at the expense of my own people. We walk a razor's edge with them now, and I won't leave with things in such a precarious balance. Who knows, though she was a child of the Fairy Kingdom. As I said when I stood down the people I governed Alberia, the present turmoil might have subsided, but those who oppose our family will soon make use of the rumors concerning you once again. Your wish to aid Alberia is noble indeed, but your remaining here could well serve to undermine her instead of helping. You might be right. What's more, reports indicate that this Nedrick man is headed north from Sapphire. Are you sure? My information is always sound, and so it is not preferable for us to observe their movements up close and perhaps have our dear sister return to us unharmed. About time they get interested in saving their sister. It's always Yuden doing it. Well, if Sapphire will be in the north. Hear me well, Prowen. Yuden only leave because the Sapphire is going to be there. True. I cannot guess at present as to what your true origins may be. Simp. You guys are being harsh on Yuden. But no matter who you might be, you are my brother and the man who bested me. Yeah, don't forget it. Seek the wider world. Broaden your horizons. See all that you must until you are satisfied with the answer to the question of who exactly you are. Thank you, Leonidas. Your words feel like they've lifted a weight off my spirits. A little travel ain't a bad idea, actually. Heck yeah. Let's hit North Cristea. True. This may prove fun, darling. Plus, Sapphire's waiting for you. We need to get clear with someone. With Kurin. No, Kurin's already got his lady. I forget her name though. But he already has. Yeah, they were really close in that last event. Whatever is to come, we are with you. I shall be ever at your side, no matter what trails await. Let's head to the north, brother. Let's find the true you. Thank you, all of you. I think Mean was the 13th and youngest of the Fairy Kingdom royal children at the time of Forgotten Truths. Of course, they're all long dead now. I wonder if in the next anniversary, like in the 3rd year of Dragalia Lost, we'll get another backstory event that will like bring more into the forefront, into modern day. Maybe we'll have like an event that goes further in time, like back then towards now, present time. I'm still not certain this is the right path, but for the time being, I'll head to Grams. But I worry that my siblings are going to face a mountain of trouble while I'm gone. Leonidas, Shell, please look after New Alberia, her soldiers and her people. You don't really expect me to sit around with this grump and play house while you traipse around the world, do you? Yeah. Wait. What? Why, it's more worried than I could stand, thinking of my beloved little brother off on this big journey all alone. You can't really expect me to sit still and wait for your return, Furthermore, I've always found Alberia to be rather stifling for a learned woman such as myself. For me, dear brother, the only suitable stage is the whole wide world. I'm sorry, Are you saying that you're going to come with us? Don't do that, Shell. Don't do that, Shell. Don't say that we could have had Leonidas as a Garda unit, and then you come in and become the new Garda unit. No. No, 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 no. I'm sorry for everyone who wants to pull Shell, but no. Leonidas, MVP. Shell wants to throw a party up north. Probably. What? So now it seems more likely that Ryuden received dragon blood from fairy magic rather than simply descending from Alberia from the founder. Yeah, I'll go along with that, Kevin. So we may have found our $1 million question of the stream. How can he turn into a dragon? Be glad in his heart. With me as your counsel, you've naught to fear, no matter how burdensome your journey may be. Not sure if Leonidas wants to govern Alberia, or knows the Halidom has good curry. I do love some curry. Curry's fantastic. If you know a good place in America, let me know. My home roots in England, curry was absolutely fantastic. It was everywhere. Here in America, haven't had a good curry yet. So if you know any, let me know. It'd be nice to have some good curry. Your house? Alright, we're going to David's house. We're going to have some good curry. Best curry. I'll bring the naan bread. You bring the curry. We'll be good. This is also my request, brother. I feel that Shell can be a great assistance to you. I can't deny that it would be reassuring to have her along. But are you going to be all right here, all on your own? I am more than enough to see to our various affairs. When you return, I suspect all the realm's problems will be well sorted. Such stirring words indeed. Let us see just what the eldest son of the Iberian royal family can do. Now that we've come to our conclusion, I will be returning briefly to Shanzelia that I might prepare for our expedition. I will contact you when my preparations are complete. Until then, farewell. You know what I would like? Is an alliance Halidom. I've been saying it for a while, but if we're going to go to Cristea, it would be cool if we got a new set of buildings. Or it's an expansion. I return to Valkheim. Get your affairs in order and your preparations made soon. Thank you, both for being the guiding lights in my life. I won't let you down. Okay, everyone, let's get together and discuss what we need to do in order to leave the Halidom. Right! The most obvious conclusion from an adoption is that Ryuden was born to distant relatives of the royals. Perhaps a branch family. If he still descended from Alberius, then he would still have dragon blood. Oh, we got another little story piece. They're keeping us going. I love it. Right. Departure. What's this song? Slaps. After parting with Leonidas and Shell, all began preparations for the journey. But obviously, it wouldn't be that simple, would it? It's really lost. I think there's a lot of layers. You could potentially be onto something, but I think there's a lot of layers, especially with the timey-wimey of everything going on, especially with like backstory events that timing everything, other worlds. I feel like there's a few layers that we need to dig through. It could even be. Now this would be crazy. Ryuden's a dragon. Oh, another theory! Remember fairies are dragon descent. That's what I'm saying! Maybe Ryuden's a dragon! The hectic days melted away as he did, and our best to ensure things would proceed smoothly in our absence. Finally, we set out for the Halidom, seen off by the soldiers who would defend the castle inhabitants. Everybody ready to go? I've got a tiny suitcase for clothes and a huge suitcase for cake. I like you not. That's how you're supposed to do it, right? You know it. I mean, he did turn into the Holy One. I've taught those remaining the proper ways to clean, do laundry, and handle kitchen work, so matters of the household should all be in order. All I need is this axe and some grub, but when's that sister of yours planning to show up? She's late as hell. And why does she insist that we meet up in such a remote place as this? Say, Doesn't something about all this feel familiar? Like we've done it before? Now that you mention it, yeah. I don't really follow, I'm afraid. A massive structure is approaching. From ahead, exercise caution. Something's coming our way. Also, for the record, I predicted Finn Lauder being a fairy way back in Chapter 11's interlude. Nice one, Kevin! That's some good detective work. I need to get a hat of yours. You need to do some merch. I remember this sound. Look, I got more of the lever on me. Look at this! Look at this! Stupid chair. I'm not gonna get started on the chair. Stupid chair. I ordered a new chair a month ago. Hasn't even turned up. And I remember that darn shadow. We're all gonna be squashed. Apparently, I got another one getting shipped out 12 days ago. Yeah. I'm so annoyed, David. So annoyed. Don't even get me started on FedEx. It shows landship. Hey! Hurry up, brother. If you stand there with your jaw agape any longer, you will draw flies and shall be forced to leave you. By the way, for those that don't have to worry about audio claims and stuff like that for videos, how is the sound on this chapter? Something I've always missed ever since I get a bunch of content claims and all that because of the music for this game. How is it? It's good? I miss it so much. I really do. Really miss the music. Sometimes I switch it on for like raids events and stuff like that, and I get to listen to it, but I really miss it. I even put it into my survey as well that I miss the music because of the claims and all that. How does it feel to have another ride atop the Grand Fleur? Show the car fact, Kevin? Shocking, actually. I was thinking we were going to hoof it all the way to the north. My dear, you've no right to call yourself a gentleman if you would coerce a lady into the travelling of all that way on foot. With this mobile palace, we can travel to North Grisea without exhausting a lick of our strength in the process. And of course, we'll have to put banquets and dances to keep our spirits high. Hey, style! I like it! You're really something, Cho. Seriously, I would have all just walked. It would have. Oh, you stop. But not really. Continue, please. We should pass Valgeheim soon. Are we picking up someone on the road? We've already come that far. Wow, I suppose Leonidas is busy at work in his castle as we speak. Thank you, my brother. I swear not to let this time you've given me go to waste. You think we'll get mounts in the game? That would be cool. Leave? I wonder if they dragged Leaf on board. I hope so. Oh! But didn't they leave her to join Uden? That could be bad. Increase deployment on highways and in urban areas and examine the times and routes of patrols. I want order restored to this country with all speed. Also, take steps to build a surveillance network for watching the Ilian Church. If I fly sneezes in this land, I want to be informed of how far it travelled. Shall get you, man. At once, sire. Alberia is troubled from within and without, but I will show no mercy to any who would threaten it. Overcome what trials may come, my brother, and seize hold of the truth. For this Nedrick man will stand astride your path as wall divides a border. I wonder what happened in the story when we actually come back to Alberia. Would it look different? Well, it must look different if he's building it up, but I wonder how different it's going to be. I'm very curious. So the 7th Sion is heading for the Grams, is he? This land is a bigger and more diverse place than South Grisea. Oh, excuse me. He is but a tiny fish wading from the local rivers into the vast ocean. I wonder if he will find his way to the truth without being swallowed up by the swells. And if he does manage to learn the truth, will he have the magnanimity to accept it? I will wait and see, but expect little. Brother, I pray for a safe journey for you, and that might be together once more. This artwork is beautiful. That is absolutely breathtaking. I'm coming to where you are, Sophia. I'm coming to North Grisea. And once I'm there, maybe
I'll learn the answer to the riddle of who I am. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared, and I'd give anything to have you with me during this journey. But I feel that if I can face who I am, new paths will open to me. We love this. If I will never be with you, then that's what's going to finish this whole series. It'll be the very last scene. It'll be the final page where they finally actually get to be with each other. So, 10 years? I'm going to go with 10 years. I'm going to absorb as much as I can throughout this journey and find the strength to accept whoever I am. I'm sure that seeing new towns and meeting new people will broaden my horizons and learnings. I will grow, I will become stronger, and then... Ooh. Where are you at, Prowen? His Highness is nowhere to be found. He was inside a little while ago. There he is. Prowen's located. He is on the deck of the ship. They just kissed in the last chapter. That's what I'm going to say. I'm calling it. I think they're going to have that beautiful moment, and that's how it's going to end. And then we either get Dragalia Lost 2, or an MMO comes out of it, because I love MMOs, or an RPG or something like that. Maybe a Genshin Impact style 3D world of this game. Maybe Nintendo actually does something with this property and puts it on the freaking Switch. Come on, Nintendo. Do something with this franchise. Ugh. Cygames holding this whole thing up by themselves. I want some backing. You back up Fire Emblem. Come on. Anyway, I'll rant about that. Hey, boss. Quit with the lollygagging and get your butt over here. Shell wishes to propose a toast. Dance with me, darling. It's time to begin this most thrilling send-off party, brother dear. If incest oh no, no. By then, hopefully within 10 years, we'll find out that they're nothing related to each other and they can be actually together. I'll be back in a second, everyone. They're gonna finish it with like some moment of darkness, right? They're gonna finish it with an enemy, like, I'm waiting for you, Prowen. Something like that. Together with these irreplaceable friends, I'm going to rescue you. So just stay safe until then. DL2, a couple centuries later, with only Cleo and Laxi to tell the tale. Oh, I'd be down. I'd be down. That would work. That would totally work. I'd be down. Kick that idea, Kuro. We'll sell it to Nintendo. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay. Stick around. We're going to go into a story right now. We're going to check out Shell's story. Oh, chapter 17. The City of Grams. After entering North Grisea, a prince and his friends make for the holy city of Grams in order to search for a man by the name of Getov. But they quickly find themselves hunted by forces from the Ilian Church, while Ranzel encounters Volk once more. Will they have the strength to overcome the many trails ahead? And this, and more, in the next campaign update. They were raised as siblings, still incest, even if no blood relation. It depends. It depends on the way you define it as you're defining it as incest, because yes, they were raised by siblings, but they're not blood related. It's a grey area. It's a grey area. They're not related or anything like that. I don't see why they couldn't be able to develop, emotions like that together, especially after knowing that they're not, related and all that. I could see them maybe thinking what their brotherly love and all that could potentially come into a real life love. I don't know. Luckily, I don't think of my sister and all that like that, so I don't know those boundaries and stuff like that. But I think it's a grey area. I think they can work it out. I think they can make it work. Simp. David, you're eternal. It's mental incest. It fucked with your mind. Oh, I swore. It messes with your mind. Alright, we're going to go and level up Shell. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that building so I can get rid of that exclamation mark. But stick around. We're going to go check out Shell's story. Nope, not do that. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Alright, cool. You got it. Got it.
Would you condone step-siblings marrying? I think that's a pretty close parallel. Oh, okay. If it doesn't affect me, they can do whatever they want. I'll let them deal with all that. That's for them. Little weird, but I'm not gonna be like, you can't do that. But yeah, I wouldn't personally. I mean, Egypt. Egypt to do that? Oh, maybe. Maybe. What's this? We got some rupees from something. Oh, from doing the chapter, of course. Anyway, teams. Fair answer. I'm like, you can do whatever you do as long as it doesn't come over and affect, others. I don't know. They marry their siblings to keep the royalty blood in the same family. That's true. They do that. I'm pretty sure England did that, actually. In my old neck of the woods. Alright, we're going to collection. Oh, and actually, we're going to go upgrade. Honestly, I have played this game for a long time. Alright. She's probably going to be down the bottom. I need to upgrade all these characters. I haven't done that yet. Anyway, show. Let's go to Alabama and ask King there. Alabama. How much is that? Oh, damn, it's a lot. Uh-oh. I gotta find her. Where are you? Here. Man in circle. I wish there's an option. It says, do you want to read the story? Okay, you unlock this amount. Rather than going through everything. Because I doubt I will use her. Unless she's good. Do you think she's any good? I doubt it. Like, I'm sure she's good to a certain point, but I doubt she's good compared to, like, Alex and all that. And Garda Cleo. That's 2. 1 more. Right? 1 more or 2 more? I think it's 2 more. Oh, you're only on chapter 14? I'm sorry, David. I should have told you that it was, spoilers ahead. Well, hopefully, there's still a lot of mystery. There's a lot there for you to discover. But, apologies? Albert Einstein married his first cousin, aunt and uncle's child. The joke is a lot. Oh, I don't live over there. You see how much material? I'm such a hoarder. It's just a crime. She's a bow and not a gun. True that. I kind of already spoiled it for myself. Oh, I see. I must be pretty lucky then. I'm able to keep it like Kevin said earlier. Like I go in blinds. I'm guessing that we're done then. Okay. Right. I have to unlock any more to get the story, right? Oh, we'll find out. I thought it was 5 though. Maybe not. Maybe it's only 4. Anyway. You're gonna see. Oopsie. Wrong one. I haven't been on here for a little while. Come on. Adventurer stories. There we go. Show. I didn't do Zell's story. I could do that. But anyway. Shell's part of this chapter, so I'll include it in the stream for those that want to watch the stream and see the story. Alright, we're doing Shell's story. Cassif! Hey, I love Cassif. You're lost in thought, Shell. It frightens me. I don't think a little reminiscing goes amiss when we are going to go away from Shanzelia's for some time now. That's rather maudlin and unlike Mew. Do you want to switch up the music, by the way? Here. Let me put up different music. We'll go with Dansu. A little bit different. Rude. Even one such as I can be given to such flights now and again, particularly when it comes to Radiant City. I'm thinking we'll get Garlic Shell after chapter 17, and that will be Manicaster. Oh, it leaves room for progression. It was quite the tumultuous experience when we first arrived. I do feel like we're getting now, because of the last thing they showed in the digest was not saying I want how to. Yes, Not is getting a Gala unit, isn't she? I'm pretty sure we saw that, no? Indeed, how many years has it been now? Help! Several years prior. Oh, we're gonna get Shell's backstory with Katsif. Wow, can't type. Yeah, I can't read, so we're all good. Well, we're here in Ray Wall at last. These northern reaches are so very far from the capital. How positively unfair of King Aurelius to toss a princess into a tepid backwater such as this. Ray Wall is a key strategic position that overlooks the northern border. It is vital that the royal family strengthen our relationships with this place. I suspect my dear father left it to me because it's a role none that I can perform. Maybe we're going to find out how she gets the her ship and everything. I suppose. So the non-dragon Galas will probably be Leo, then Shell, then Not. Okay. I'm pulling for every single one, so I'm down. There's a reason why I've been saving for that good unit, you know? I could probably skip Shell, potentially, depending on how good she ends up being, but I want Leo, for sure, as a character. And Not, I think that'd be cool. Human-sized Gala Not. Oh, yeah. Is there something you wish to share? Not a single thing. I see. Shall we be going then? I am pleased to meet you, Your Highness. It is an honor of a lifetime to become you to our fair city. The Marquis of Raywall was bade me permit you to become full and free use of this mansion for your purposes. Should you require anything else at all, you have but to let me know. My deepest thanks. However, I would prefer to greet the Marquis in person. Where might he be? That will not be necessary. Your Highness, for today, it is his wish that you rest and recover from the rigors of your journey. The Marquis himself will call you in some days. Time for a proper meeting. Please inform me if you have any concerns, Your Highness. Until then... In other words, he wants us to stay put and mind our meowness. It's quite the chilly reception, isn't it? Whatever did you do to them? I'm calling it a night. Thanks for coming by, Kevin. You're absolutely fantastic. Thanks for coming within the realm, joining us within the realm, and have a wonderful night. We're going to continue on with Shell's story, and then we're going to call it a night for ourselves. And yeah, I will see you next time within the realm. I much appreciate you coming by. Yeah, they set up knots at the time in her life that she grows in size, and that how she comes playable. Good night, Kevin. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of story here, and Leonardo just said how Yuden's going to go on, and you know he mentioned that whole like going into the streams and like into the ocean. So how deep are we going to be going into the world and the story? Like how much is that? That's going to be a lot. I assure you, I have done nothing. My grandfather, on the other hand. You mean the pervious king of Alberia? The very same. You see, Raywall is not only a strategic point with respect to the border, but a prosperous city, thanks to its trade routes with other lands. However, grandfather, that is, the former Alberian king, launched an invasion of the holy city of Grounds across the border. This had the effect of harming foreign sentiment towards us. Trade collapsed and Raywall's entire economy sustained a near lethal blow. As soon as my father took the throne, he agreed to an armistice, but that did not mean things could simply go back to how they once had been. I suppose they're right to be upset, seeing as how your family went out and started the war. Things may have yet worked out had that been the whole of it, but alas. Wow. My grandfather's war lost at a just cause, which is why father was ready to enter it. And yet, human emotions are an infinitely complex thing. You mean to say there was someone in Raywall who opposed the ceasefire? Why ever for? Raywall bore the brunt of its war, and I am given to understand that many lost parents and siblings during the conflict. Just because the war had ended did not mean that animosity for the enemy disappeared along with it. Ah, Now I see. So there are some in this city who wish to go to war with Grams once more, even without just cause. Thus, Meow have been sent to keep such rash minds in check. As ever, you demonstrate the keen insight of the packed worm in whom I place my trust. My duty is to find the half-wits trying to start a war and make them fall in line. Now, it makes sense. I knew you never would have gone along with the plan without some secondary reason. Actually, that plan is, in fact, my true objective. Meow? Then you are truly going to? I am indeed, my dear Katsif. I have come to the city to be married, and I intend to see it done. Ooh, married. It's gonna be like a cute little story. But this is like several years ago. So is she already married or did she get divorced or something? Is that the third scion of the Alberian? Princess Shell? A member of the royal family has got some nerve showing their face in Raywell. I'm after the understanding she is to be wed to the Marquise. Sending this daughter the Curry favor. Curry! David! We're in luck! It's plain as day what the king's thinking. They certainly don't hold back in this town, and here I was under the impression this was supposed to be a welcoming party. She got divorced. Aww, that's sad. Actually, I find it almost refreshing how they wear their true preferences right on their gilt sleeve. Still, I suppose it best to educate those who are so woefully unaware of proper decorum during social interaction. Imagine. Meow. I am so very pleased to make your acquaintance. Honored guests, I am the third scion of Alberian, Princess Shell. What nerve come over here? You're either fearless or brainless. I don't know which. I simply understand the norms of proper etiquette, General Bertrand. You know me, then? I would not dare come to Raywell without knowledge of the story general who single-handedly leads its military. May I presume the esteemed personage behind you are Secretary Constantine and Lady Dorian, Baroness of Bonnard. Oh, she's on to us, guys! Get out of there! Your providence does you credit indeed, that you would study so diligently in effort to secure a place in our good graces. Oh, I studied other things as well, including the young artist called Vincent. I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. He is about to be a young and nameless painter, though of late I hear he built an atelier. Most grand. You are unfamiliar? Most unfamiliar. Goodness, is that so? It was my understanding that you frequented the young man's workshop, Baroness. As recently as last afternoon, even. How could you know that? Perhaps it would be simply to say a curious little kitten whispered it to me in passing. Intimidation through blackmail hardly befits one of the standing princess. And such words hardly befit a general, or perhaps you were the sort of charges into battle without strategy or plan. If you are one to lead such an army, I would be better served to take the tales of Raywell's great military with a grain of salt or even the entire shaker. Ooh. I say, princess, or no, I will not tolerate such contempt for Raywell. I am showing no contempt whatsoever, merely discussing a hypothetical. If the army is not, in fact, a band of feckless warriors, then I am certain this general would understand the way in which I choose to do battle. I think this is quite enough enthusiasm for one day, everyone. She's really coming at them. Well, she is! She's got to stand her ground. Oh, what a cute guy or lady. I don't know. But cute. A pleasure to meet you, Princess Shell. I am the Marquise of Raywell, but I pray you do me the honor of calling me Elua. Oh, I hope she doesn't get divorced. He's cool. Though I suspect you already know of me. Most certainly, though it casts a decidedly different shade in the memory of being greeted in person versus having not. For example, one might modify appropriately the petting of a kitten if it were baring its fangs, no? Gracious me, it seems as though the others here may have carelessly stepped upon a dragon's tail. It would seem so. I apologize for my inappropriate highness. Not at all, General. I myself have on occasion been known to take things rather too far. Let us simply say that there has been inappropriate on both our behalves. However, I would have you bear in mind that our feelings towards the royal family are complicated. Now then, if you would please excuse me. They all just leave, the whole lot. Permit me to greet you once more, Your Highness, or perhaps I ought to simply call you my betrothed. Oh, kawaii! The honor is mine, dear fiancé. Ah, but my heart has been aflutter, wondering what sort of man my husband-in-waiting might turn out to be. And what are your impressions now that you have beheld the man in person? They are positive indeed. Beyond that, well, we shall simply have to see how things develop in the days to come. A most frightening thought. I shall endeavour not to disappoint. And what are your impressions of me? I am intrigued. If you will forgive me for a bit of bluntness, I had heard you were a rather self-absorbed princess, and was surprised this union was allowed to proceed. You suspected I would never have acceded to a political marriage? Indeed. Oh, I did. However, as it was decided upon, with a surprising degree of readiness, I felt you was also the type who set aside her own happiness for that of her house. Though I might be royalty, in the end, I'm little more than a bird in a glided cage. So I thought, but your recent exchange has made me consider your assumption. It made me feel as though you were indeed a woman who knows the meaning of nobility and of being waited upon. Whatever you do mean, sir. This is but a theory of mine, but I see nobility as something not decided by those above, but by those below. It is only because of our vassals and people acknowledge us as noble that we aristocrats can be noble. To perpetrate that, we must protect our vassals and people while maintaining an environment in which they can quite readily recognize our nobility. One certain method is a political marriage, and I imagine your understanding of this fact led you to acquiesce to our union. Well, how did I do? Very wordy, that's what I'm going to say. All this time, Lord Allure, I have had a thought. What an efficient thing. Political marriage. So efficient, I think, that there is no better method for manipulating both popular and political sentiment. Yet even in high society, there are many who avoid such unions, which is foolishness to the extreme. Such people know nothing less than about what nobility actually is. Nobility is, by nature, a meaningless thing. People do not inherently have degrees of value, yet we impose rank upon them, and so nobility is born. Just so. And to ascribe value to such an empty thing, we've no avenue other than to humour, soothe, and distract. Indeed, those of noble rank must soothe the people so they might welcome such palliatives while with gladness in their hearts, avoiding what is necessary to accomplish that puts one worlds apart from the notion of nobility. Princess Shell. I confess, despite my interest in the Marquis of Raywell, I have had little interest in you, Lord Elua. This conversation has yet set my opinion in quite the opposite direction. I trust I may take that as a praise? You may. It seems as though I will like this city for more than I anticipated. And you as well, Lord Elua. Lord Casper, Princess Aurelia, might I introduce you to my fiancé? I am Princess Shelia, Shell, I'm butchering everything now. And I am most pleased to make your acquaintances. I have heard much about you, princess, and I see the tales of your great beauty have not been exaggerated. You are far too kind. Wedding a princess of the royal family will surely help Royal's prosperity grow more and more, Lord Ulua. My thanks, Lord Casper. Though such prosperity is thanks in a small part to those from the holy city of Grams, yourself included. I hope we might continue to enjoy a prosperous exchange in the years to come. Let us permit the unfortunate business between our two lands to be a thing of the past and join hands as close neighbors and bosom friends in the coming years. It would appear we've navigated the water successfully, for today at least. What are you thinking, David? What do you think she's up to? And Lord Casper appears to have returned to his quarters, so all seems well for now. What say you, Catsif? Oh, sure. I guess it'll be fine. Suspect. Well, that's not very assuring, and you call yourself my packworm. Can you blame me? Observing that man's every move is boring. Of course it is. We're not doing this for the sake of my amusement. The chin in your words is hardly necessary. Forgive us, Catsif. We'll be on your debt if you can only assist for a little while yet. Meow, I am not especially bothered, but it is really true. Is he to be assassinated? Nani? There is a faction in Raywall that would leap at a chance to see us at war with the Grams once more. And so it seems a perv entity they remains resentful for the previous engagement. Yet said previous war was fought over 10 years ago, was it not? Surely your humans do not live long enough to carry such animosity for so long. It's true, we do not live quite so long as your dragons, but old grudges can survive many years in our hearts. There are many people who fought with Grams personally, and others who lost parents, siblings, and children to them. The problem is that it was not just Raywall who was at war, Grams was as well. So then Grams has its own share, and individuals who seek war. Indeed, and Lord Casper is the one holding that faction in check. We're here to die. Public sentiment in Grams would shift toward war in an eye blink. Were we? I butchered that really badly. The war faction has long hoped for such, for such incidents and suspects they will not pass up this opportunity. We cannot let our eye on Lord Casper waver, not even for an instant. If the enemy is unaware that we have set a strong watch, it will make it harder for them to meddle. We absolutely must put stop to the assassination. Next part? Oh no. Hey, it's the dudes again. Then the target is not Casper? No, we aim for the Priestess Aurelia. As its name suggests, the Holy City is the place where the Ilian Church influence is quite strong, and that influence would reach a zenith, but outstripping even high government officials, with the murderer such an important and beloved priestess. Grams will not take to silence if the assassination is a success. In other words, it will be a war, just as we desire. Go and see this done, for the sake of our dream. Failure will not be tolerated. Worry not. With their guardless light, I would have to try fail. How dare! Ilya is under the impression that we are targeting Casper, and we will be well protected indeed. But that will make it for easier to twist the knife on Aurelia, while their attention is distracted. Falling at this task, when they've left the door wide would be an assault to assassins everywhere. I will send a report soon when the deed is done. We look forward to it. Whoever this mysterious man is. This is Aurelia's room. Seems like she's fast asleep. Idiot will crush you. Good point, David. I regret the thought of taking a woman's life, but it is your birth in Grams that wrongs you, priestess, not I. Oh. Nothing? No.
It can't be. How unfortunate for you. Worry not, Princess Aurelia has been moved to location most secure. You're the princess! How did... I presume you mean... How did we know that you were actually going to target Princess Aurelia? Truthfully, it's far stranger why you thought we wouldn't know. With your objective of fomenting strife with Gramso Plain, it was a simple matter to suss out your plans. And now, I believe I'll have to you explain who it is that you work for. You believe I would sell my comrades out? Perhaps that is how it works among you, foul royals. But you will find I'm made of sterner stuff. Spank him! Do it now! I'd warn you not to be arrogant enough to believe you can take me on your own. My, but I wonder which of us is truly the arrogant one. Perhaps it's time to teach you some regret for having besmirched the dragon bloodline. Are you quite alright, princess? Ah, Dragalia. Just in time. You'll find our miscreant lying there. Rest easy, I did not kill him. I merely gave him a little caress. She spanked him! Go spank him. Fascinating. This is no mean purse. Yet you handled him like a child. I suppose that's what it is to be packed down to a dragon. You surprised me yet again. Why, it is I who was surprised, Lord Illua. I never would have believed that she might use Priestess Allura as bait. Though we may bandy out titles, I thought he said something rude about titles for my person like Lord and Marquise. My position here is actually rather weak. I am discomforted to admit this, but even within the city, I find myself not knowing who my true friends and enemies are. To protect my territory, it is sometimes behooves me to adopt bolder measures. Yet, if you only wanted to protect Priestess Aurelia, you had but to strengthen her guard as you did with Lord Casper. It is as if you surmised, Princess Shell. I would have been most chagrined had the war faction given up to its assassination. Had they failed to act, I would have lost a golden opportunity to learn who is masterminding their efforts. To that end, I felt there was little option other than to imperil the good priestess. Do you judge me for it? Judge you? What possible reason could I have such for contempt? Indeed, I was just thinking that things look likely to go quite well with you. Don't you agree, my betrothed? Ooh. And we're going into the last part of Shell's story. Part 4. Although I'm pretty sure there's a part 5, but part 4. What the? Oh, wait a minute. We got 12 minutes into it resets. Oh, we have an update. Apologies as we get interrupted for this intermission. We will be back with Shell's story momentarily. And we're back. That was a little odd, but yes, we do have 10 minutes to wrap this stream up. So, let's get back to the story at hand with Shell. And here we go. Wonder what that update's for. Curious. Princess Shell! Your time is excellent, Lord Allura. Might you care to join me for tea? Though I am honoured by the offer, I'm afraid I've not another matter I must discuss with you at the moment. What could it be? More important than tea? What could be more important than tea? I have learned of the individual who'd masterminded the attempted assassination of Princess Aurelia. And who was it? Pray tell! General Bertrand! Nani? The general distinguished himself well with his service in the previous war. Yet at the same time, he also faced the greatest of his hardships.
which would prove ample basis for him to bear a potent grudge against Grams, as well as discontent towards the royal family for the cessation of hostilities. Yes, I did get that feeling from him.
What nerve to come over here? You're either fearless or brainless. I don't know which. Intimidation through blackmail hardly befits one of your standing, princess.
Though he also did not seem the type of man to resort to assassinations. I did not wish to believe it myself, but the information is beyond reproach. So, what do you intend to do? As you would imagine, I cannot ignore such a thing. I will go to his residence forthwith and take him into custody. Do you not think that rather hasty? Such as a high-handed display may well invite an eruption from the war faction. Perhaps, but if it becomes known that our aim is to detain the general, it's possible his guard could be forfeited. We cannot match the forces under his command, so, if it came to that, we would be hard-pressed indeed to call him to account for his actions, with no other option but to take our chances here and now. You gotta get into the music. Alright, I say, what is the meaning of this?
Just as it appears, General Bertrand, you are being detained.
For what possible reason? Surely you haven't so quickly forgotten your attempt to assassinate an important person from the Holy City.
Don't be absurd. I would never engage in such base treachery.
You are a proud man, and I doubted it myself at first, but when I followed the trail of the would-be assassin, your name was the one that came up.
What?
There must be some mistake. Or perhaps, Marquis, do you allow yourself to be deceived? This is clearly some sort of plot. Of course. Even I am not so given to jumping to conclusions that I would see you beheaded on the spot. However, attempting to bring harm to persons of import from foreign lands is a matter of dire national consequence. I am left with no other choice but to turn you over to the capital and see you tried in royal court. I trust the truth will prevail. The royal court? That lot knows nothing of truth. They would turn their backs on all manner of truth if it meant keeping their precious peace intact. You need not worry about that. I have asked my father, or King Aurelius, to ensure a strictly fair and impartial trial. However, Lord Allure, in this matter alone, General Bertrand and I are one mind. I beg your pardon? The General commands all the forces of Royal. If a conflict were his aim, it would avail himself in any number of methods to achieve it thus. Skulking about in the shadows does not fit with the General's personality. Princess, do you not think it possible you are being manipulated, as the General suggests? We have already discussed this matter. If we release the General now, we may never have a chance to take him again. And if we later find that he is, in fact, the shadow behind the curtain, justice would most like never be served. I think we're going to be seeing him in our present timeline. I apologize that I am unable to accept your opinion in the matter, but this Raywall and I am her Marquis. I can't speak. I must prioritize my own judgment. I trust this is acceptable to you, General. In the past, I have found myself vexed by your meek attitude and hope to see you make such firm decisions. The irony of it finally coming as I am to be clapped in irons and led away in criminal is not lost upon me. As the Lord of Raywall, I will never forget these words. Now, seize him.
Yes, sir.
Why ever are you in such a hurry to see this deed done, my lord? There is a 5th chapter. Okay, we already actually unlocked it already. Okay, so this is the final chapter. We got 6 minutes before we get kicked out for reset, so let's wrap this thing up, shall we? Raywall Suburbs, and then I'll be heading out for the night. But I appreciate every single one of you being here within the realm. Fantastically awesome as you always are. Right, it appears we're all here. Raywall's great strength is the thing of the past, seeing how easily we were able to make our way across the border. It has been more than 10 years since the ceasefire. He really is sus. I'm with you, David. There were still vigilant after all this time. So, they're nothing without their key general then. You have no doubts about the situation with him, I trust. He was transferred to the royal capital several days ago and is presently on the journey. Whatever happens to Raywall will take place without his presence. That's a good point. Jukulurgent, my apologies. That's a very good point. Raywall's capitulation will now be easier than taking sweets from a child. Framing the linchpin of the Raywall army as an insurrectionalist and banished him from the city was a clever plan. I was skeptical at first, but it seems to have worked out rather nicely. The plan took several years to form and execute. I should be quite distraught had it been gone to perfection. Well, almost to perfection. It shall, right? Hey! How unfortunate I have to see you in such a bad state. Don't you think, Lord Allure? Ah, I knew it! I knew it! Princess Shell, how did you? She won the game! She won among us! I've been shadowing you all along, blending into the darkness as something of a fort of meow. You're not going to try and explain your way out of it this late stage, are you? It is clear you were colluding with Grams in order to sit out Raywall. One. But why? Your will to protect Raywall felt true. So why have you done this thing? I do it to protect her. I may have fomented this unrest, but it is nothing less true that Raywall seeks war. The tide is inevitable, and there is little I can do to hold it back at this point. Even without my actions, Raywall and Grams would have gone too far war eventually. So you thought to make Raywall fall to Grams before the war could even begin? Just so. If war were to ever break out, lives would be lost and the city set to burn. To save Raywall, I have no recourse but to put her in a state where war cannot occur. Do you understand the consequences for such a plan could occur? The army of Grams will be satisfied with Raywall alone, and the flames of war will soon lick at all their bearer. You would save Raywall at the expense of some other city elsewhere? Indeed, and what of it? Then you don't care at all for what might happen beyond your city walls. I know what you say. Such a thing is cruel, and just, and despicable, and you would not have me impose tragedy upon others in order to spare ourselves. Yet, that is exactly what happened to us all those years ago. We were the only ones engulfed in the flames, fanned by the previous war. The whole of the nation leaned on our strength and gained from our sacrifice. That is why I swore a vow to give all that I am to protect the city and territory from such a cruel fate ever again. No matter the injustices I may have to perpetrate, or the dishonor I may be forced to weather. I see. Are you disappointed, Princess Shell? You ought to understand. The ability has a duty to bear responsibility for the people to protect their lives and livelihoods. Is that not so? It is. Nobility is not merely something to be relished, but is a status that brings with it the responsibility to safeguard others. Then you But you have abandoned it. Abandoned what? Being noble. You will admit to caring not to a whit for what occurs outside Raywall, which means your mobility ends at the city gates. If I am disappointed, it is not because your cruelty, but your limited ambition. You have surpassed me, my fiancé. You possess such a small view of yourself, Lord Allure. You know this, yes? Even if there were truth to that, I will not give credit to my own capabilities at this point. So, let this serve as our farewell. It is a discussion ended, Marquis. Yes, pray forgive me for the delay. You may now deploy your troops to Raywall as previously arranged. Being discovered by Princess Shell was a blunder, but even were she to raise a fuss, all will be over and done with by then. I wonder about that. Hey, he got out! Shell probably let him out. General Bertrand? Impossible. You'll likely lead to this conclusion soon, but I'll save you the trouble and just admit that I halted the transfer of the general to the capital. Knew it. You cannot possibly believe I came here without any sort of plan. Unfortunately for you, I am not sure romantic that I believed I could put a stop to your machinations with the power of love. Nor am I here empty-handed, Morquis. You will find I led a considerable force of every man and woman I could mobilize. Even if your forces were to attack them head-on, I rather like our chances. Dastard! And on that note, Lord Casper, might you care to make a deal? What do you mean? I assume you do not wish to start a war with Raywall at this time, correct? In that case, perhaps it might be better to decide what it never had happened. That what never happened? Why, the Graham's army, having crossed the national border, of course, I will decide that such a transgression never happened. This is acceptable to you? That rests entirely on you, but I would suggest that our good relations continuing on as they have in the past would be reward enough. Good relations? Indeed, I shall send along invitations to parties once more. It would seem you are better at this game than the Marquis of Raywall. Very well, Princess. All troops, withdraw. I feel like that is wrapping up. Okay. It is finished, Lord Ulua. It does appear that way. I will be transferring you to the capital so you might face the judgment of the royal court. Poetic justice, I suppose, but I am ready for whatever decision they may hand down. I wish only that I had met you sooner, Lord Ulua. If so, perhaps. Stop. You mustn't have such regrets. All of this was brought on by the meagerness of my abilities alone. Forget about this man lacking in ambition and continue to walk forward with nobility and grace, Princess. That would be a small solace for me. Oh, how sweet. My, but the time goes fly. How many years has it been? But now that Chancelia has finally come together, it is really the time, right, to up and abandon the territory? It may well scatter once more in your absence. Sad as that is to contemplate. Goodness, do you think I have been cultivating an organization that can be taken down in the mere absence of a ruler or two? And besides, this will be the perfect opportunity, certainly. My priorities lie with Prowen, but I was just thinking it was time to thank the people of the holy city of Grams for what happened that day. I know not what will occur in the north, but it sounds as if it will not be boring. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, so let's be off, Katsif. By the way, Shell, I've wanted to ask you this for some time. Why did you change the name from Raywall to Chancelia? Oh, because Raywall was the name of a traitor, and I believed it would be better to erase such a thing entirely. For I must continue to walk forward with nobility and grace. Isn't that right, Lord Ulua? Oh, well that's a nice little nugget right there. And that is Shell's story, the end. What do you think about that? Pretty nice little backstory, right? Nice little insight into Shell herself, and we potentially get to see a little glimpse into what's going to be happening in Grams coming up in the next chapter. A new day has dawned, return to the home screen. Good show. I appreciate that, David. And we get booted out. With that, we have ourselves a very nice opportunity there to end the stream with a 10-pool ticket. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Breaking news! New banner! Nice to know going forward into the next chapter, right? It's pretty cool. Valentine Adis. Valentine's returns, everybody! It's here, and we're gonna get a free 10-pool. Bam! Dulce Delights. Nowhere near Valentine's Day, but I'll take it. Over there. Yep, I see it. Over there. A new facility event. Ooh, breaking news. A new facility event. The Phantom's Ransom will begin at the 26th on reset, which is in 4 days' time. Aw, snap! This event will pit your group of adventurers against bosses of the light element. You'll also be able to get an event related to reward facility. Ooh. The Speranza opera trope receives a letter from Lapis, the Phantom Thief, in which she threatens to conduct their lead singer, Belladonna. Despite the prince and the friend's best efforts to protect her, the Piz manages to spirit the star performer away. In order to save Belladonna, the show must go on. But who will take the stage as the next prima donna? It's time for none other than the pirate captain, Karina, to shine! Very nice! Alright, so it releases on the 26th, which is a Monday. So, Tuesday, I will do my best to be on live as we do this facility event. So, no promises, but I will attempt to be on Tuesday. I will not be on Tuesday. Breaking news, I totally forgot I will not be in town. Maybe Monday night I will do this event upon reset. It will be a late night stream, be on for about an hour and a half. I will attempt it, but no promises. While I will attempt it, if not, keep an eye on my YouTube channel, The Digital Realm. You can check me out there. I will upload this video as a standalone video. Everybody get your guns. Alright, are you ready for a poll? I am ready. If we go to our showcase down here, we have another temple. Are you ready to summon? In 3, 2, 1. Hit those buttons. Good luck, everyone. Let's get ready to rumble and summon. And we got a dove. What? What? Wap, 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 wap. We got it faster. It's a dragon, everybody. It's a dragon. Whoa. It's a dragon. Woohoo! Very nice. Very nice indeed. What did you guys get? Let me know in the chat or in the comments below. Very nice. It's a nice little ending to the stream. Lowen with a gun. Very nice. Lowen with a gun. Alrighty. And there was another item, was there not? Yes. It's about this banner. Alright. Cool. So, that has been chapter 16 with Shell's backstory and a cool little pool with a new facility event coming on the 26th reset Monday. So, as I said, potentially I will next be live on Saturday. So keep an eye on Saturday, the 24th of, well, October. We'll be going live. Most likely be doing a Genshin Impact event or story event and everything like that. Story of Lin Yu. My sister would spank him if he has a gun. She was like, nope, no guns for Lowen. But I greatly appreciate everyone being here. I super appreciate the raider. That was so cool. Shout out for everybody who came in to the stream and joined us today. We had Turtle. Shout out to Turtle. David Wolves. Thank you, both of you, for sticking it out for all this time, especially the late night and everything. Really, really appreciate it. We also had Kevin join us. Shout out to Kevin. Thank you for all your lore knowledge. Chrono NX. I'm just going down the list of everyone who joined in earlier. Going down, we've got Joku Largent and Kuro 4723. That's as far back as my chat goes, but I really appreciate every single one of you. 4 beads in a trench coat, and many of all of you who came in during the stream today, whether you are on YouTube, Twitch, or DLive, wherever you are. I really appreciate you being here within the digital realm. You will be absolutely fantastically awesome as you always are. I thought I was going to be done a lot earlier than I was, so unfortunately I ran out of time, so I will not do a video or a live stream on Genshin Impact. I do have to start getting some sort of sleep before my morning shift. But as I said, Saturday I will be going live on Saturday. It's unfortunate, Turtle, about your phone and everything not handling
Genshin Impact and all that. But I'm happy that you at least are able to be here and join in with all the content with the Dragalia Lost. Stay tuned though. So keep an eye on the streams. I know you already subscribed, so I really appreciate it. But we'll be doing more story and everything, so you can keep it up to date with Genshin Impact and what's going on over in the realm. Alright guys, that's been it. I've been Prowen. You've been absolutely fantastic and awesome as you always are. I look forward to seeing you again within the realm. Don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel because we will be, covering more. This is just getting started. I absolutely love this, and I want to deep dive into the story more. I want to deep dive into those questions that you have, so I can get more into the lore and tuned with it. And for someone who doesn't know names, which I forget really easy, isn't a good thing. So I need to do my research. But yes, until next time, everyone, stay safe out there and journey. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Goodbye.